Hey Starfinders, it's me, your boy, GM Logar the Yogar, Mike Logan, Starfinder Infinite Creator, Roll20 Design Dash Champion, and unofficial PAX Unplugged Superstar, introducing you to Dead Sunday's Enhanced Episode 2, Narrative Starship Combat. One of the things that we wanted to do in this season was explore some of the updated rules in the Starfinder Enhanced rulebook that released sometime in the fall. And what we did was we rearranged one of the fights in the Dead Sun's adventure path to showcase that right up front. Narrative Starship Combat picks up very quickly. I did get a little overwhelmed in the beginning trying to explain it to everybody, but my team picked it up very easily, and we were able to have a very, very good time as they described individually and specifically all of the ways that they were able to fight back against a group of cultists. It's great. You'll love it. I promise. Speaking of, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment on what you think your character would do or how they would get in or out of this situation below in the comments. That would be great. That kind of stuff really helps us grow the show, and it just makes us feel good. And that's, like, super important, is to feel good. You have to feel good, and that helps. So, like, make us feel good. Thank you. Appreciate it. And then I want you to go out back. I want you to find a patch of dirt, dig a hole, burn a love letter, take the ashes, and write Dead Sundays across your chest.
In the depths of space, darkness begins to stir. Its acolytes have unearthed a centuries-old weapon with the monstrous capability to destroy a star. Four unlikely heroes, members of the Starfinder Society, are the only ones capable of ending this threat before suns begin to die. Dead Sundays Enhanced, first and third Sundays of every month at 7 on Twitch TV/Logar the Ogar and YouTube at Dead Sundays.
Spit him out, Pax.
Gods help us all.
And we're live, I think. Okay, everybody can hear me. I can see everybody moving. This is great. I need to make you guys a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I need to. Which side is it? It's this side?
No, it's me. It's me. I got it. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Hi, welcome to Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is a show where we play Starfinder on a Sunday. I am a little out of sorts. I was trying to make sure that all of the videos and camera were in the same space, and it seems like they are. But right up top, I just want to do our favorite thing. We'll do a roll call just to make sure that everybody sounds good and everybody knows where we're at in the show. And I'm thinking of a number in my head, and everybody please tell me the number that you think that I am thinking, and the closest person will go first.
All right,
on a scale of what to what?
Any number.
75,000.
Okay, got it. Steph?
Negative infinity.
What a number. Anybody else want to guess?
1.
6.
Wow, it was 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. It was 6.
I was doing the friggin'
No, it fucking
Price is
wasn't.
Right.
No fucking wasn't.
I was trying to do the Price is Right $1 thing,
man.
and Beck was like, "Fuck you, 6."
No, I know
Fuck
exactly
you,
what
I'm gonna
number.
read your mind.
Yeah. In order, so Beck, why don't you go ahead and tell us your name and tell us who you play and what your character does, and we'll make sure that your levels sound good and that everybody can hear you.
Yay! Hi, I'm Beck. I play Clara 247, part operative, part precog, and all tired all the time.
All tired all the time. Wonderful.
Mood.
Excellent. I love it. Ryan, can you go?
Yes, my name's Ryan. I play Pax Duro, who is the soldier who hits things with a sword.
Very good. Very good. Steph?
I'm Steph. I play Zib, voted GQ's hottest bug in the system 15 years running.
Nice. That's what does GQ stand for in the Starfinder universe?
Grenades quarterly.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Very good.
Solid.
Ian, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? I'm Ian. I play Horatio Cruz, and I'm the Technomancer.
Perfect.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you get to know.
Mhm.
I am going to set some background noise so that it's not just the sounds of Interstate 95 in the background.
That's
It
my
won.
favorite ambient to go to sleep to.
Actually, yeah, I don't have a choice. Okay, so welcome to Starfinder. We're having we're doing great. I hope so. Anyway, smallest of recaps up top. You guys had come to this system that you have been calling the Gate of the 12 Suns. Not you have been calling, it's been called, everybody's been calling this. There's 12 suns that are in a circle, and around each of those suns is a planet. And apparently, somehow, this amalgamation of suns and planets and magical energy and gravity all can work together to open up a plane or a portal to a plane which has something to do with a galactic superweapon known as the Stellar Degenerator. The Stellar Degenerator is very, very bad. It will turn stars into big hunks of rock, which is not good for anybody that lives around that star. Currently, the Cult of the Devourer, a doomsday cult that worships the Devourer, is trying to find the weapon as well, and they are always seems to be one step ahead of you, as well as the Corpse Fleet, which is a rogue sect of the undead navy of Eox that has kind of broken away from the main navy and is bent on demonstrating undead supremacy throughout the Pack Worlds and the rest of the galaxy. They also want the weapon for obvious reasons. You guys were traveling through the drift in order to get to the Gate of 12 Suns. When you were almost there, you fought a nanomachine man whose brain was broken. You managed to convince him that you weren't one of the cultists that had attacked him, and he gave you some help and some guidance on what to do when you got to the system. When you did get there, you did all your scans. You learned about the complex gravity that is present in the system because of how the 24 body problem, the classic astrophysics and technomagic schoolyard word problem. And you learned that, unfortunately, the Cult of the Devourer had gotten there before you did. And before we closed, a very strange man known as the Jangly Man, who is not nearly as intimidating as he thinks he is, rode out from one of the moons around, or one of the planets around one of the suns, and is bent on attacking you. Which, seems fine. It's whatever. So what we're going to do today, instead of doing Starship Combat, we are going to do Narrative Starship Combat, which is the set of rules introduced in Starfinder Enhanced that instead of having to do the tactical hex grid-based hyper-minuscule combat, we will do a more of like a description-based narrative form, free form of theater of mind that will have you guys doing things that are applicable to the role that you are in the starship, and you will be trying to gain a certain amount of successes doing those things, which will then allow you to deal damage to the bad guys. Does that make sense?
I heard that as Naruto combat.
Wow, that's worse. We're not doing that. No. That I'm sliding my X card into the middle.
Activate the jutsu drive.
Nope.
And,
And yeah, my spaceship turns into a giant log, and I am on the other side of the room.
See,
so,
it already sounds cool. What the fuck?
Actually, yeah, that actually sounds great. Fuck, I hate that. I hate that I came up with that because that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Except that, like, when you guys run, the wings of the Space Wave Maiden just fold
go right
back.
back.
Yeah, they go like this.
Instead of make it so, Zib yells, "Believe it." Okay, we're done.
I hate it. I hate it. Now I've come back around to the beginning, and now I hate it again. So the last thing that happened was the Jangly Man and his little fleet appeared in the space in front of you between you guys and the gate of, or the system of 12 suns. He came out and he was very. He did a lot of rambling. He did a lot of insulting. He did a lot of insinuating that he was going to blow you up and rip you apart and yada yada yada. Basic cult shit that does not seem intimidating to you guys at all. However, he is currently still hailing you. He has an open communication with you guys. He's just like sending you a video of him, of basically him live streaming him coming to fight you. During that video, you can see that he is very grand in his explanations of what he's going to do to you. Why doesn't everybody please make me a perception check or a sense motive check as the Jangly Man is broadcasting this insult-laden transmission to you. Perfect. Not perfect.
Wait, how do check box?
Okay.
Oh.
So Zib and Horatio, immediately you guys realize that not only is he giving this like grand explanation and this very posturing transmission to you, he is also like maybe broadcasting to the rest of his team some kind of secret message as he's doing this. He's using some kind of code to instruct his so it's the main ship, and then two little fang fighters are coming out at you, and he's using this kind of like almost like a thieves' cant to distract you and to give them information. So in the book, what it wants us to do is it wants you guys to make sense motive checks to determine, to see if you can figure out what he is actually telling the other pilots to do. And if you do that, you will get a bonus to the fight, and if you fail, they will get a bonus. It says... Yeah, go ahead.
Can we aid with like something like sense motive?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because it I don't know, can you aid in a vibe check? I don't think so. Like you either got it or you don't.
Right.
What I am gonna say is that the Jangly Man is very charismatic, and that he has been at the head of he has been at the head of his little group of people for a while now, and they're very practiced in what they're doing. It's a very subtle little code that they use. So when you roll for your sense motive check against his bluff checks, you will actually be at disadvantage the entire time. While he is going back and forth, he will be approaching you closer and closer, and then eventually you guys will enter Narrative Starship Combat when he gets close enough to actually shoot.
Okay.
So we're going to do a couple round of checks. Oops. Let me see. So we'll just do the first one and see how it works out. Why doesn't everybody go ahead and make a sense motive check at disadvantage? So just roll it twice, and then tell me what you got.
7 out of 10.
Nope. Damn.
28.
Oh man, 11 and a 28.
9 and a 9.
34 and 38.
Clara wakes up and is like, "This motherfucker."
But it's disadvantage. So
So unfortunately, it's disadvantage. So nobody has any idea that there is some secret message happening. But of course.
Wait, Zip got a 38.
Zip got a 38. So of course,
yeah.
Zip Beverage is like, "What are you guys talking about?" He is clearly.
This is suspicious as fuck.
This is sus.
Sus?
So the Jangly Man is like going on about how like he's going to use his fangs, and he shows his teeth, and he's like, I'll use my fangs to bite you and suck the blood out of you and hang your entrails. And as he says that, Zib, you see that the two ships that he has like next to him, they move as soon as he says fangs suck the blood. If we want to do just Zib, that's fine too. Zib, I think Zib is like the only person that has a real chance of but everybody can try to aid Zib. I changed my mind. That's what we're gonna do.
Squad mates, lend me your vibes.
Yeah. So why doesn't
Or do you
everybody
not want me helping you on sense motive checks?
Yeah, everybody try to make a sense motive check,
okay,
and then
okay.
Zib will make theirs for an aid.
I can't. Yeah, here's my vibe.
Okay. Vibe check. Oof, boy. Clara, you too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty good.
See,
All right.
Fine.
So only one of them is gonna add to the bonus, but Zib, roll that at disadvantage. So roll one more and take the lower. Okay.
Beans.
He says some other shit about balancing the weight of the universe versus the needs of the many versus the gallons of gasoline. They use gasoline in space for spaceships. The gallons of gasoline in the back, and you're just not getting it. You don't see the connection. He wants to bathe in the gasoline, but like it's also heavy and something or other, and there's movements happening behind him, and you can't tell what any of them are. I'm trying to... I think we have to do one more. Yeah, one more is a tiebreaker. Yeah, okay. So if everybody wants to help Zib again, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, there's no downside, right?
I guess not.
Yeah. So I will continue to fail to save motive for you.
Okay. And Zib, one more. Yeah, and then again.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, damn. Unfortunately, he is too wily. He starts spouting off more and more bullshit about the meteors that rain from the sky and the angelic chorus of shrapnel that will become your spaceship and his as they are intertwined in the double helix of the DNA of the universe.
This man talked too much.
This man
Fire torpedoes.
This man talks too much. Fire torpedoes. Roll me, Zib. Roll me a culture check real quick.
Oh, I'd absolutely love to do that.
Okay. The Jangly Man. The Jangly Man.
I hate his name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
well,
got-
there's a lot about the Jangly Man.
That I don't want to know because I hate his name.
That
Correct.
is that you guys can know. Actually, I should have made a journal entry for him. Did I show you what he looks like?
I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna make it any better.
No, it's not. He looks stupid.
Does he have like bells all over himself or something?
No, that's the weird part. Like he doesn't
What's
jangle. I don't know. He doesn't jangle. Like I don't know.
I'm gonna throw him out an airlock. No, I actually looking at him, he's cooler than his name suggests.
Yeah. So this is the Jangly Man. The Jangly Man is a actually Zips, because you rolled so high on culture. The culture check was a 37. Perfect. Even better.
Yeah, I
You
forgot
know.
that's my skill expertise is culture.
That the Jangly Man is also an envoy. The Jangly Man used to be somebody else. He was a very charismatic pirate that eventually decided to devote his life to the call of the Devourer. And after he kind of embraced the god of entropy, he kind of really started to lose it, but he kept all of his charismatic capabilities. So he is a rambling, insane person, but he is also somehow very easily commanding groups of cultists to do the things that he wants them to do, which is mostly fire themselves out of torpedo launchers and scrap ships as they're floating in space. They doesn't
Which I
actually
think
do that.
says it says a lot about our society.
We do live in one. So the Jangly Man and his two... I hate this. I hate calling him the Jangly Man.
This is a great episode. Say it more.
Hold on, I gotta get you guys the spaceship.
Say it more
back.
jauntily.
Yeah. How would he say Jangly Man?
Ciao.
Was that his ship jangling?
Yeah. Those are all the jangles of the ship. Okay. So the Jangly Man has finished his weird little raving and has decided now is the time to bring it all to a glorious chorus and a hail of shrapnel and metal, and is going to annihilate the Spacewave Maiden as he is wont to do. Narrative Spaceship Combat is very easy. I gave you guys the list of things that you are able to do on your turn according to your role. Ian, did you want to be engineering or science? Jimothy will be the.
You know, I was thinking about that because I was looking at man, like, what about magic officer? Because there's stuff
you have to. Now you can't do magic officer because you have to have a special thing on your ship.
Right.
I knew you were going to ask me that too.
Yeah. I guess engineer is going to be the. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the engineer actions. Yeah.
All right, and then Jimothy will do whatever other action. Actually, I have to open all those actions real quick. So, before you guys start, Jimothy is going to start off with a scan of the singularity. Raj, why don't you also make me an engineering check to identify the ship? Now that it's much closer, you can just look at it and see if you know what it is. Okay, I think that's going to pass.
That's a beefy number I just rolled.
Yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, you absolutely know what it is. Okay, so the ship in front of you. And now that it's closer and you can see it before Jimothy does his scan, it kind of looks like an Abadar Corp shuttle. Or not shuttle, spaceship. But it's got all this shit on it. And as you are looking at it, you realize that it is a ATUC bulwark that has been modified by the corpse fleet. All of the accoutrement on the ship has been changed from the kind of like gold and white or blue of the stock bulwarks that would be sold, and are have been replaced with, you know, swirling galaxies and skulls and spikes and, you know, very scary looking things to anybody who is above or below 6 years old. I love, like, their whole thing is they put skulls on stuff and just like, this is scary, and we're like, yeah, it's fucking scary, dude. You got it, man. We're terrified.
We played Warhammer, man. Like, we get it.
Yeah, like, we get it. Yeah, like, yeah. But what's
you're the Ravengers, scary.
Ooh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
What's important about this ship is that actually, why don't you make a culture check on top of that?
Okay.
Okay. You wouldn't know the other thing I wouldn't tell you, but the important thing about the ATEC Bulwark is that it's made by Abadar Corp, which is a supplier of ships to the stewards, which means that the main supply of spaceships to the galactic peacekeeping force, the stewards, was at one point raided and stolen and refitted to be these disgusting monstrosities that are in front of you. Which means that they are pretty beefy and pretty scary. You'll be fine. It'll be great.
Right. Fine.
So what we're going to do is the way narrative spaceship combat works is the enemy goes first. Every time. That's just the way it works. I'm going to decide an action for each of your for each of the spaceships. There are 3 on their side and 1 on yours. You guys will decide what you want to do on your turn when it is your turn. You can do them in any order, and some of the things that you do will influence some of the things that other people will do. I know there's a couple of things that give bonuses to other actions, and there are even some that will straight up like double the amount of successes. Because what you're trying to do is pass enough number of checks to gain a number of successes to deal 1 point of damage, and each ship has like 3 to 5 health points. Let me get to where I need to go. Okay. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
man.
Okay. So the first thing that they're going to do is the middle bulwark itself, the main ship, is going to do a cruel taunt on you. The enemy unleashes a barrage of threats and taunts over comms. The thing is still open. The transmission is still open for you guys, and he is taunting you and insulting you the entire time. And even though you know that he is giving commands to the other people in his squadron during these transmissions, you don't know what any of them are, unfortunately. So he starts insulting you about just generally being lost in space, about ripping you apart. He really starts to repeat himself after a while, like, because there's only so many ways that you can cruelly describe the way that you're gonna fight somebody. So the enemy starship attempts a skill check against the DC of your ship. I have everything converted in front of me. Narrative Starship Combat uses a different stat block, but you take the stat block that you guys originally had, and you convert it to the new one, and I've done that for you.
Thanks.
No worries. So yeah, he says a bunch of things to you, and you don't care. He fails his cruel taunt,
Lamau.
unsurprisingly.
Yeah, right.
One of the other fangs is going to try a flyby stunt, which will make you guys like kind of uneasy and off base, and it'll make you harder for you to do things. It kind of like rocks the whole ship, so any acrobatics or athletics will be more difficult. And he fails that. Okay. And then the other one's just going to shoot you.
Seems like
Okay.
a good plan.
Keep it simple.
And he misses too. Okay, so this is what happens. The Jangly Man instructs his ships to fire at you. He starts insulting you about all the different ways that he is going to rip you apart. And once he's finished, one of these ships flies in front of you to try to like rattle you a little bit, and then the other one tries to take advantage of that and shoot you, and none of that works. For reference, your guy's ship, the Sunrise Maiden, has a DC of 24 and a hard DC of 29. The Singularity is a tier 7, so it has a average DC of 21 and a hard DC of 26. Those two numbers mean that, so you're going to either be trying to get up against the average or the hard DCs. So, it's your turn. We
can take our actions in any order,
You
right?
can take
Still?
them in any order. That's the way I understood it, and the way that.
I'm gonna vent. I feel like. Listen, Raj is no stranger to being on message boards and like trolling people and being in flame wars.
Some new Raj Lord just
Yeah,
dropped.
I don't think we've ever talked about this.
I didn't know Raj
I mean,
was a
I
Reddit
had
flag.
Arcanumerium. I am regularly on Arcanumerium Reddit. So
That's fair.
How many fake
Sort of
internet points
different.
do you have?
So basically, those insults were weak. I'm gonna vent the ship's waste on the ship onto the starship that was trying to shoot at us.
Okay, perfect. So choose an enemy starship and attempt a skill check against that ship's DC. So I had the DC in front of me. Go ahead and make an engineering or physical science check.
It's not actually like biological waste. It's just all the Monster Energy cans.
Wow, you rolled a 2.
We use those as chaff.
That's actually great. You as one of the ship as the ship that shot at you tries to go under you, you just open the waste container and pelt it with monster energy, and just like a sludge of old sugary goop covers
And bug piss.
and bug piss. Not everybody else's piss, just the bug piss, because it mixes with the monster energy drink and makes like a weird, So the amount of successes that you need to get a hit on this guy to deal 1 point of damage is 2. His DC, I'm going to say, is the average DC, because it doesn't give me the easy or the hard mode. So I'm sorry. The little fang has a DC of 16. You rolled a 21. Because you rolled 5 above your threshold, the action counts as 2 successes. Because the fang has a threshold of 2, that means by dropping the waste out of the bottom of the Space Wave Maiden, you deal 1 damage to the fang, as it kind of like it gets gunked up and the cockpit cracks a little bit.
I turn to Claire and say, you said Jimothy shouldn't be drinking space monsters anymore.
It worked out really well. All right, who wants to go next?
I have a question. We're in the drift, right?
No.
Or we're no longer in the drift.
Correct.
So they would need drift engines to get anywhere. So if we disable their drift engines, they're just going to die in space by the time their food runs out?
I mean, yeah.
Unless they get picked up.
Yeah. You do know that there are like a lot of other cultists.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm just going to target the cockpit. I'm literally going to fire the forward laser directly at the big glass stupid cockpit at the head of this ship.
Okay.
Hope you can breathe in space, asshole.
So what specifically did you want to do?
So it is target weak spot. I would assume the glass in the cockpit is a weak spot.
You attempt to hit an enemy in a vulnerable area, choose an enemy starship, and attempt a skill check against that ship's hard DC, regardless of the skill used. If you succeed, you gain 1 skill check towards that ship's threshold. If the result exceeds by 10, you automatically deal 1 hit. This is in addition to any through... Okay. Yeah, so what skill do you want to use?
I'm gonna use Intimidate. This guy just tried to trash talk us, send his buddies at us. We didn't bother, and our response was to fire a laser at his face.
I love that. So you had to... Yeah, that's a success. Unfortunately, it's not above 10, but you have dealt a... You intimidate him with your laser by shining it. It's a laser pointer, and you shine it from your cockpit to the other cockpit. No, it's a big laser. It's a big laser. So
that literally happened in Red Dwarf.
Now, remember, that is 1 success. So you're trying to get several successes in a round to do 1 damage.
Oh, so Raj's success did a damage, so it doesn't count as a second 2 successes?
Correct, but also Raj targeted the fang that flew underneath you.
Oh, he didn't target the main ship. Got it.
Actually, let me just double check to see if they carry over in rounds. At the beginning of each round, each character can capture. Any skills check successes carry over into the next round. Okay, so that's good. That means that everything that you guys do is kind of building and building, and then you do a hit, and it builds and builds, and then it does a hit. And you guys are kind of under the same restrictions too. So Pax swings around in the gunner chair and points we have a gyro laser, sure. Points the gyro laser directly at the cockpit and shoots it through the front. It doesn't break or crack or anything, but since it's a laser, it does diffract the inside of the cockpit, and it hurts all of their eyes, and it's very bad. We got Steph.
I think I'm last, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Right.
Whatever you want.
You go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Just for next time, PAX, I do have a pilot action that can give gunners like a bonus, but I need to go first. So if you would like me to do that action, communicate to me before you want to shoot.
Pax looks very disappointed. Fine.
Okay. This time around, though, I am going to engage full thrusters. So that is basically gonna just, if we pass it, then our enemy, the cult is gonna have like a penalty to their skill checks next turn. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna roll piloting for this.
So you have to pick one of the ships as well.
Okay, let's go with the big one.
Okay.
Does it say that? Oh yeah, I do have to choose an enemy starship. Okay. In that case, yep, and roll, and there we
Perfect. Look at that, nailed it. Yeah. So you actually so Pax swings the laser around and shines the laser pointer in their eye to distract them, and then in a daring plot, you just go full throttle and go straight for them, in a very cultist of the Devourer type move. And that
Just go
that
cockpit
just-
to cockpit. with
yeah.
the
Oh,
forward
gross.
ship.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh.
Can I expend one resolve point to make that a -3 penalty to them?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. Steph, you're gonna go, and then Jimothy's gonna take his science turn at the end.
Okay. I think I want to give orders
Okay.
now that everybody's taken their turn, so I can make someone take a turn again. And
Nice.
try and stack up successes on the big ship. So I have to any skill check against our hard DC,
Yep.
our own hard DC.
Our hard DC is 29. Yeah. So anybody, you have to make any check, anything, any roll. You have to make a 29, and somebody else can take another action.
Cool. I wish I could remember what. Is it a D6? It's a D6. I should really learn how to play my character.
That, yeah. I think you got it.
Cool. Okay, great. I love
Yeah.
rolling skill checks.
You rolled. You beat it by 11, which is a lot.
Wait, does that do damage to the other ship? Like
No.
orders one of us to take a turn, and the other ship gets hurt.
No, but
Big
what's
damage.
one of you guys does get to take another action.
And if I can spend a resolve point, so you get a +2 on that, which I'll do.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Does anybody want to take it? I was gonna say, Raj, if you wanted to do it, since you have not attacked the big ship.
I can't really attack with the things I can do. I was going to do something that also beefs up stuff.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
all right, Pax, you want to do another laser gun attack then?
Pax just
Or-
smiles and presses the laser button harder. I'd
It's-
like to roll athletics for that.
So canonically, we have said before that it is very similar to the mallet bong. I can't. What the hell is it called?
The
strength
mallet
tester.
bong.
The mallet
Yeah,
bong
yeah.
machine. You know the mallet bong machine.
I know
It is
exactly
a
what
Like
you're
a
talking about.
whack-a-mole?
No.
The bell-
test
the
of
the
strength.
strength check.
Oh, like
It's
yeah,
just a
like
strength.
at the carnival. Okay.
So we have canonically decided that the big red button in front of Pax, the harder he hits it, the
Yeah,
more
the more
damage
laser
it does.
comes out of the hose.
Makes
So
sense.
by using his athletics, he is able to do more damage. What specific action are you taking?
I would like to open the laser hose to maximum.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll say that means fire at will.
No, I think I still want to target the weak spot. So I still want to shoot directly at the cockpit. So it's just effectively shooting it even harder this time.
Okay.
This time I'm going to use athletics because I'm doing it harder.
Makes sense. And you get a bonus from
That's how
Tib.
science. That's how science works.
In my excitement, I slightly missed the button and hurt my hand.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. And then Jimothy's going to take his turn.
Oh wait, wait! I get a +2, right? Does a 21 pass?
No,
Okay.
Ah, well.
unfortunately, no. Because it's the big ship, right?
Yeah.
Jimothy is going to scan enemy. Choose an enemy starship and attempt a skill check against that ship's DC. If you succeed, you gain 1 skill check success towards that ship's threshold. If the result of the check exceeds the DC by 5 or more, the action counts as 2 successes. All right. So he is going to use computers. I actually forget what his computers. I forget what his is.
Hey, skeleton kid.
Stop all the downloading.
I said I got games out there.
One sec. Excuse me, please. Here we go. He gets okay. He gets a plus a lot to his computers. Okay. So he gets a since he's non-combat and is an NPC, he uses different rules than you guys. Why can't I click? Okay, well, I'll just do it myself. Okay. He rolled a 32 and he needed a 21. So this is what happens. Jimothy, right as he sees Pax aim the laser pointer again, he very quickly scans the ship and is actually able to make 2 more successes in the threshold. And when he does that, he exposes one of their weaknesses just enough to actually allow that hit to do damage. So you get 3 successes on the singularity, which is the big ship, which translates into 1 HP damage on that by working together. And
what
Wow.
weakness does he expose? I'm just curious. Like, does he go into their emails and show something super embarrassing to everybody?
yeah, light sensitivity mostly.
Okay.
He just he flares all the lights and then turns them all down, and then when the laser pointer comes through, it gets all in their eyes. They're all sensitive. Let's see. He also tells you. He at the end of the round, he like turns around and he goes, hey, so I scanned their ship, and it turns out that they are using like a really crappy comms array, and that they're just like broadcasting everything that they're doing like out into the open. So like if you want me to like connect to that, I can just do that, and we can listen to them while they are talking. And this will give you like an actual bonus to everything that you do. But he will have to use his action next turn to make a computer check to hack this like open broadcast thing. And then it's up to you guys about whether or not that will happen. But we will get to that because now it is the bad guys' turn once again. The bad guys, the singularity is going to use an all-out attack. The enemy starship attempts 2 skill checks against the hard DC of a ship. If both succeed, that ship takes 2 hits. If even one check fails, the PC ship takes no damage. They are going to attempt a... Oh, that's not going to work. Oh. So they rolled a 16 and a 17. They rolled above your hard DC. So your ship takes 2 hits, which is unfortunate. Because you guys only have 6 hits.
Even with... Oh, wait, no. Different ship. Sorry. Never mind. Ignore me.
The 2 small ships are going to... one is going to open fire and miss, and the other one is going to take cover behind the singularity. One is going to kind of swoop down and shoot at you guys and miss, and the other one is going to loop back around. The one that got hit already is going to loop back around and hide behind the singularity until next turn. which means that you won't be able to target it. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. The enemy starship can't be targeted by PC skill checks this round. On the PC's turn, the PC pilot can attempt a special piloting check against the enemy ship's hard DC to negate this effect, but it doesn't count as a successful skill check for the purpose of beating or exceeding the enemy ship's threshold. Okay. Does everybody understand what that means? I didn't think so. Don't worry about it. I got it. And now it's your guys' turn again.
Hooray!
They hit you real good, then they missed you, then the one that you put Monster Energy drink all over went and hid.
Howard. I want to taunt them.
Okay. Yeah. Do a taunt.
Doing a taunt.
Okay. Choose an enemy starship and attempt a skill check against that ship's CC. If you succeed, you gain 1 skill check. Which one are you taunting?
I'm taunting Jangly Man.
You jangling your keys back at him?
I'm just doing this.
Which is really odd for a bug with an exoskeleton.
I don't know if bugs can suck their cheeks in, but I believe anyone can mew if they try hard enough.
Yeah. If the result of the check exceeds the DC by 5 or more, which you have, you actually get 2 successes. So you're well on your way to causing another point of damage to Singularity. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I'll go next. Pax, I saw you were trying to use the punch lasers again, right? I forgot. I've been working on something. It's experimental, so it should be good for like a couple of shots. But essentially, I could like increase the density of the gain medium, and then I'm just like, if you punch it harder, you'll shoot better. So I'm gonna do an engage experimental prototype.
I love it.
Choose an action that grants skill check successes and attempt a skill check against your ship's hard DC. If you succeed the next time this round, any ally succeeds at that action, the numbers of skill check successes that action grants is doubled, and then I can spend a resolve point. The next time this round an allied crew member rolls a check for the targeted action, that crew member can roll the skill check for the targeted action twice and take the better of the 2 rolls.
Ooh, I love that.
So, do I have to use shoot laser, or what do I got to use to do this?
You can use any skill, and you have to hit a 29. So whatever skill you want to use.
Oh, dude, I'm using engineering, yeah.
Yeah, do it. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. And I'm going to say that since it's a critical, you don't have to spend a resolve point to do the other thing. You just get it.
I whispered to Jimothy exactly what I was doing, and it's like basically, it's like I figured out that I could like basically like hypercharge the active laser medium to make so like the light beams are more chaotic when they go on, but then they're hyper focused when they come out at the end of it. But then we both yell to Pax, if you punch it harder, laser hit harder.
I imagine that like the way that it manifests is you give Pax the Nintendo Power Glove, and it lets him punch it better.
Yes.
Yeah. So you succeed. So when Pax succeeds at whatever he does next, the number of successes will double, and he also gets to do that thing with advantage because you rolled a critical.
Guys, there's anime lettering on my cup.
That's racist. You can't just call it anime letters. Steph, Beck, it's one of your turns.
I went first. It's Beck's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Beck, it's your turn. What big?
Beck, you're muted.
Big brain.
Oh, am I?
Oh no,
nope.
Am I?
Your microphone just was picking you up. Never mind.
Clara needs
sorry.
a big brain play here.
Sorry. So Gunnar hasn't gone yet, right?
Correct.
No, I can't.
All right, I'm gonna
until
hold.
I'm told.
All right, I'm gonna hold steady. It's not waiting until you're told. It's if you want to shoot, let me know so I can help you first.
I always want to shoot this laser, and now it is much cooler.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll piloting, and if I am successful, Gunnar gets a +3 to any action. That grants skill check successes and targets the same enemy starship. So I'm going to. Are we still aiming for the big one?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hold steady on the big one. Actually, before I do that, I never remember to roll my paradoxes.
Oh yeah, you should do that.
I never remember to. Why are my paradox rolled? Oh, I got 120. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
5, 20. In case I need to sub something in.
So you
All right,
need
and now I'm gonna roll piloting.
Okay. Hold on a second. Choose an allied crew member in a gunner role who hasn't taken a crew action round and an enemy starship. Okay. You had to make a 24. So you have so in the description of these, you see where it says hold steady, you try to keep an enemy starship. Where it says preferred skills, if you use a preferred skill, you target the average DC. And if you don't use a preferred skill, you target the hard DC. And there are skills that say like any. And you
I didn't use a preferred skill though.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, okay.
And your average DC is 24, where the hard DC is 29. So you got it. So Pax, when you do something, you will have advantage, and any threshold successes that you gain will be doubled.
Excellent. So in that case, I'm going to fire at will because I have an opportunity to get 2 successes, which will double to 4. Pax is going to take a few steps back and then run and Superman punch the button. I'm going to go ahead and use a ranged attack for this because that's one of the preferred skills.
Okay.
And I get a +2, right?
Wait, you get advantage and you get a +3.
Okay, so I get a +3. I don't have anything on here that gives me a +3, so we'll just know that it's a +3 and I'll roll it twice. So 27.
Okay. Let's see. So you exit the gunnery chair and you run to the secondary gunnery chair in the other room. You make sure that both of the doors stay open. Hold on, I'm sorry. You make sure that both of the doors stay open, and you run through the bridge of the ship, and you jump and punch down into the fire the big laser button. And I need to figure out. Okay. Yeah. So you needed a 21. You rolled a 27, which means that hold on. Some shit. So this is. It all comes together, and that's what's so beautiful about the narrative spaceship combat. Zip Beverage distracts the Singularity. They do some things with their exoskeleton that they should not really be able to do, which is both very handsome, very enticing, and very confusing. Raj pulls out this power glove and straps it to Pax's arm, and then reaches underneath the console and starts plugging things in that you guys didn't know were there. whips the Space Wave main around and charges head first, holding steady to a great shot on the backside of the Singularity. Pax runs across the bridge and super punches the make the laser go hard button. If the result of this check exceeds by 5 or more, this action counts as 2 successes. So you get 2 successes, which are then doubled, so you get 4 successes. Which means that you shoot them in a spot that... You shoot the gyro laser, right?
Yeah.
So much like the laser pointer from Helldiver, you can see it hit one part of the ship and then just ride up the length of the ship and rip a hole in the Singularity. Because you completed 2 thresholds and actually did 2 damage to it. And it is now less than 50% health.
We did it, team!
And then Jimothy is going to go on his turn to try to hack into their computers, which, like, I don't know, it seems like you guys are doing fine. Requires an additional scan. Yep.
So the ship runs on gasoline. We could technically just roll coal on them, right? Like, you said it runs on gas. Like, could we just put just smoke into space?
I mean, I don't know enough about anything to tell you whether or not that would work.
As no one has rolled coal in space, I have no idea if that's possible. I just like the idea of being able to drop smoke on them.
Okay, it is their turn now. Things are getting a little weird. The Singularity has a giant hole in it and is not doing too well. It is going to attempt to make a flyby stunt at you. It watches you. You shoot the gyro laser and it moves up the length of the ship. You try to pull out of it, but the Singularity decides that it's going to go directly up into your path and make you dodge it.
I think it assumes we're going to try and dodge it.
You easily dodge it. There's not even anything. Like, they try to do it and you just move 2 degrees and then that's it. You're like, yeah, that was nothing. Great job, idiots. And then the other 2 are going to do something as well. They are both just going to open fire on you. As the Singularity tries to evade, they are both going to fire. That is a miss. And a hit. Okay. So they have finally hit you and gotten you to 1 skill check success, which is 1/3 of a point of damage.
Hey, look at you guys go.
Oh, you're so cute. Okay. It is your turn again.
I don't want to get overconfident, so I would like to patch the hull this round.
Okay. Actually, why don't you hold on a second? Jimothy is going to do something that will let you do that for free if he succeeds. So Jimothy will just go first. Jimothy says, no, wait. He passes his skill check. If you succeed, your ship's DC increases to the hard DC against enemy tactics the next round. So, no matter what they do this round, Jimothy releases his reserve of Monster Energy drink, and now the targeting modules on the Singularity and the Fangs are all messed up. They can't get a good read on you guys. He sacrifices that for you. Yeah,
the greatest sacrifice.
He did that for you. So they will have to all target your hard DC next round.
Okay.
But he is also going to spend a resolve point, because he has a couple of those. And an allied crew member in the engineering role can attempt a patch hole action immediately for free at a -2 penalty. It doesn't count as your action for the round.
Oh, I'm automatically going to do that then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just engineering. Oh, no. Unfortunately, you weren't ready. You absolutely were not expecting this at all. Because you kind of also like Monster Energy drink. So, sometimes you kind of maybe you want to take a sip of the green juice. And unfortunately, you were so distracted by Jimothy sacrificing all of the ship's Monster Energy that you unfortunately miss your chance to patch the hole. But if you want to use an action, you can take another chance at patching it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to actually just regularly do it. So.
Okay. So you're able to very quickly patch the hole, and you guys go back up 1 HP point. You guys have a 6 maximum, and you are currently sitting at 5.
Okay.
Pilot, Captain Gunner, formulate a plan.
Do we just want to end this, or should we play with them for a little while?
We got places to go, and the universes to save.
Why don't we just shoot them again, then?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Quick, Zib, tell them they suck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll taunt. I can do sense motive for that.
Which one do you want to taunt?
We're still focusing down the Singularity, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume if the big loud captain dies, they probably won't want to continue the fight.
Yeah, I just hail him and I'm like, "Hey, are you new at this?
Wow.
Is
Wow.
this your first time, sweetie?"
Yeah, so 2 successes. As you can see, the Jangly Man getting flustered. He like tries to like hype himself back up about being like this real bad guy and like he's very vicious and the fangs and stuff. And you can see that he's like stuttering and stammering and he can't get the persona back. So very good. So you got 2 successes for that.
It's huge.
Clara, Pax.
Do you want me?
You can stunt on them if you want, but holding steady will make it easier for me to end this.
How many more successes do we need?
2.
No.
Oh,
You need
really?
a bunch. Yeah, you need a couple.
Oh.
To end it entirely, you need 4.
Oh, yeah, hold steady. Maybe we can get 4 again.
Let's do it. All right.
Right.
Rolling, piloting. There we go.
Nice. Yeah. So you get a +3.
All right. And do I roll twice again? Because I rolled twice the first time for some reason.
No, you had advantage last time.
Got it. Oh,
No,
just
unfortunately, yeah. So what do you try? What's the thing? Fire at will? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Clara tries another strafing run for you, and you're going back into the other gunnery chair, and you're running through the bridge, and you just kind of like forget what you were doing, and you lose all your momentum, and then you like catch up to yourself, and then you punch it, but the chance is lost, and you completely forget, and it's very embarrassing.
Oh, we didn't even hit their normal threshold.
No, you didn't hit anything.
Boo.
Sorry. Next time I will throw the chair at it.
Yeah, you actually you missed it by 1. Which is
Again, I missed the button. This is the second time I've slammed my head into the console.
happens. And then Jimothy. Oh, Jimothy took his turn already. All right, so we're back to the top of the round. It is going to be the enemy turn. They are going to attempt to make repairs. Enemy engineers scurry to repair the damage inflicted on their vessel. The enemy starship recovers 1 HP. Hold on. Oh, okay. So what this does is that they get 1 HP back, but the ship's threshold is lower until the end of the round. So, so by doing that, actually, I've already said that they've done it, so that's what they're going to do. Their threshold becomes 2, and you currently have 2. So they try to repair their ship and immediately take a point of damage because of it. They are not very good at this game. And then the 2 fangs are going to one is going to do a flyby stunt to try to get you on your toes again. 25. So the flyby stunt, I see. So sometimes the enemies don't roll, and I seem to have done that wrong. The flyby stunt just says an enemy ship crowds the character's starship as it sweeps past. The GM chooses a PC ship. Acrobats and athletics checks attempted by crew on board that ship use the hard DC for the target until the end of the round. Okay, so what this does is he puts himself in a position that if you want to target him, you have to use his hard DC. And the other is just gonna shoot you. He rolls a 24. Yeah, and that hits. Okay, it is your guys' turn. Come up with a plan.
What if we overcharged the shields and just ran into them?
You can ram them.
You are muted, Raj.
Shit. Okay. Which one's the weakest one?
Well, there are 2 little tiny fighters, and then there is one that has taken a lot of damage.
All right. I'm gonna. You gave me a good idea, Pax. I'm gonna overpower the systems on the main ship. So, choose an enemy starship and attempt a skill check against their DC. If I succeed, gain 1 skill check success towards their threshold, and if it's 5 or more, it's 2 successes.
Works. Oh, which system are you going to overpower?
Make it life support. Just make
Yeah.
it really hot in there.
Yeah, well, let's just do a life support. Sure.
It's a lot of oxygen in here. What the hell?
Oh, come on!
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Raj,
They must have
Raj is
done something to
awfully-
this. This isn't OEM. These systems aren't OEM. They have their own custom OS in here.
Yeah, yeah, that is a thing that the Cultists of Hour would do. They would rip everything out and install some sort of depraved OS. That's what it's called.
Their DOS just
depraved.
it just has gross HVAC. It's
Pilot, captain, gunner, come up with a plan.
My last plan did not work. I am sorry for trying to be captain. Captain, what should we do?
Oh, I don't know. I think it went okay. I think you're doing great, Pax.
Thank you.
It's sort of a, you know, captain's an honorary title. This is sort of a flat spaceship.
A democracy, anyway, when you think about it.
Yeah, it's liberty and democracy and freedom, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
You know, if we had a flat spaceship, we would be much harder to hit.
True.
Yes. We should look into that for the future.
Y'all just lay down.
Can I perform an audacious stunt?
Sure.
Yes.
Ooh.
I would love it if you performed
I
an
would
audacious
love
stunt.
to. I would love to perform an audacious stunt. So this is going to be against the ship's hard DC.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So
the
you
big
have
one
to-
you said was a 26.
The big one is a 26. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna piloting is literally my highest ranked thing. So let's do that.
Anybody using their resolve points?
I use
have
one.
Not yet. I should. Do I have any?
Nice.
Woo!
Holy shit. Yeah. So what is the audacious stunt?
If you succeed, you gain 2. Oh, you're asking me like what I do?
Yeah. What is the? Yeah. No. What is it?
I tell everybody to buckle in, and I'm doing like a barrel roll.
Okay. Yeah. You fly directly at them, and they try to shoot back, and you do the Star Fox 64 barrel roll. Yep. And you dodge every single bullet.
Yep.
It's actually incredible.
If you succeed, you gain 2 skill check successes towards
You
that
sure
ship's
do.
threshold.
You guys are really close.
Doing a
Yay!
moonsault on the spaceship.
I've been nerfing myself. I apparently just get a flat +3 because I am in the gunner's chair.
Oh.
Wow.
oh yeah.
You don't say.
Okay. Steph, Ryan, you guys have one more. You need one more success.
Captain, we cannot destroy them if they don't know how worthless they are. Destroy, assassinate them verbally before we do it physically.
Yeah, I don't know if does Steph have any more funny things to say? I'll taunt them and I will attempt to think of something funny.
Okay. Okay. And that's more than enough. So what? So like okay. So you jangly bitch. So what happens? So like the taunt enemy thing gives you a success, and once you get a certain number of successes, you deal a hit to them. I don't know how that works out this way. I imagine that the Jangly Man looks at the screen, gets very mad at Zib Beverage, and someone goes, "Hey, you have to hit this button, or we're gonna explode." And the Jangly Man goes, "What?" And then the thing cuts out. So when a ship is destroyed in Starfinder Starship Combat, the ship does not like explode. The only way the ship is like actually destroyed is with it has to take a negative amount of it has to take an amount of damage again equal to its maximum health. However, the two fangs are still flying around you, and you do need to deal with them. Pax, it's your turn.
All right. Since the singularity is down, I guess I will make a. I'll target a weak spot, and I'll target one of the fangs In the cockpit. Why not? Let's just keep trying to blow someone into space. I'll use Intimidate.
Okay.
32.
Okay. Okay. So since you if the result of the check exceeds the DC by 10 or more, you also automatically deal 1 hit to that starship. This is in addition to any damage through normal skill check. So, you get 1 skill success, and you deal 1 damage to him. Yeah, so you blow apart part of the cockpit, and it's you know how when you're playing Elite Dangerous and the cockpit blows out and you can just see space and it's terrifying? Yep. That's what's happening to this pilot right now.
Wonderful.
And then Jimothy is going to go, and he is going to scan the enemy that you just shot. He's going to get a success, which is going to give you a success. Okay, it is the Fangs' turn. The Fangs are not going to back down. The Fangs are going to fight you until somebody is dead. The first Fang is going to do an all-out attack on you. They're going to miss. And the second Fang is going to do evasive maneuvers, which means that all ranged attacks and piloting checks attempted against the enemy ship use the hard DC until the end of that round. So when you do anything to him, you have to use the hard check. Okay. It's your turn again.
Yeah, I'm going to dump the rest of our monster poop and bug piss on these guys.
You see Zib running back from the bathroom because they had to refill the piss jar.
Like, how many different tubs of piss do we have?
You never know when it's coming in.
I like that we can empty them.
Hey,
into
look,
space
a
at any
natural.
time, we hold
I got
them
a
for
nat
combat.
20, guys.
Hey!
Which one?
Oh, bud.
Pick one, A or B.
Pissing around.
The one with the
It's
open cockpit. The one with the open
The one with the
cockpit.
open cockpit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one with
that's
the open
disgusting.
cockpit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that counts as
Jesus
2
Christ.
successes. One of which deals a point of damage as the cockpit is blown open, and a cascade of bug piss and empty aluminum cans pepper this poor pilot.
I
Somebody else-
like it. It's got to be exactly like Elite Dangerous, where like as soon as the canopy blows open, now there's no sound in space.
Uh-huh.
So it's just all he hears is the impact of cans and piss on his own helmet.
Splap.
Gunner, captain, pilot. There's 2 things.
Be to hold steady again.
Okay, go ahead and make a... Which one, A or B?
The one with the open
The
cockpit
piss one,
and
the
the
piss one.
monster
Okay, got it.
piss
Yeah, the
one.
piss one.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Piss
monster.
cannon.
Yeah, that
Let's put-
one. Let's just put it out of its misery. That poor pilot.
Nailed it.
Woo!
Okay. Okay, so Pax, you have an extra +3 to whatever gunner check you do.
So this will be +6 because I
Right.
get a flat +3 as well. I'm gonna just shoot at the piss cockpit.
Okay.
Thank God that we have that bonus.
So +6.
Yep.
So 23.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's 2 successes. Okay.
Hey.
Which is a point of damage. Which means that covered in piss and peppered with monster energy drinks, you see a small explosion in the power core of this little Fang fighter. All of the lights go dark and it is now drifting in space as the other one flies around it. It is going to be the other last Fang's turn. It is going to attempt to just ram you. Now it's mad at you. The enemy vessel attempts a skill check against the average DC of the pilot
Wait,
ship.
Did Zib get a turn that
Zib didn't
round?
get a turn. I skipped
Oh.
Zib. Sorry, Zib.
These shenanigans, no lie, like it kind of reminded me of when we used to play Squadrons and
Yeah.
just do like
Yeah.
we could have done the optimal thing, but we're doing the absolute like shitty thing to the other team.
Which is crazy because it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
go What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
Everyone
the
defender
U-wing?
just hang by the oh yeah, the white.
Everybody pick U-wing and throw drones down.
Good times. Pax, take another turn.
Oh hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open fire. I guess I don't get the +3 on that, or
I'm
the
gonna
+6.
I'm gonna give you a resolve point to have a +2 regardless.
Oh hell yeah! All right, this will be +5 then, and I'm gonna take a fire at will at the other fang.
Who's will?
Nice. Yeah, so that is 2 successes. Yep, 2 successes against the other fang, as it is then going to try and ram you. You see it coming straight at you, and which makes it really easy to hit. You shoot it twice. It, some of the bullets deflect off, but you can see that you're doing damage. It tries to ram you. It fails. It tries to ram you, and Clara does a cool dodge. Yeah, you just turn, and it completely misses, and then he feels really stupid. He is upset.
Think about turning.
And he's like,
My one
I didn't know
weakness."
I didn't know they could turn the spaceship. And it's your guys' turn once again. You're very close. You need 4 successes.
Okay. Let me try to overpower the systems of the open cockpit one.
Okay. Oh no,
I'm
he's
gonna
dead.
also-
Open cockpit's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
There's only one guy
Okay,
left.
I'm gonna target the last guy then,
Okay.
and let's target the HVAC once more.
Yep. He starts overheating in his spaceship. That counts as 2
What was the-
successes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see on the heat signature of the ship, you can see that it's venting heat, and then suddenly the vents just close. And now none of that heat is being vented at all.
Okay.
So the Thargoids can't target him.
Yeah.
And I need a gunner, and I need a pilot, and I need a captain.
Yes. Can I stunt?
I would prefer it if you did.
Okay, I'm gonna stunt. I stunted.
35. Yeah, okay. So... One, 2... Okay. I'm sorry, you needed more than 4. Numbers are confusing to me. You haven't hit that guy at all yet, that's why. But you do, he tries to ram you, and you do this thing where you, instead of, dodging in a predictable way, you just, flip the spaceship upside down and flip it over, and the afterburners of the ship engulf him in his ramming.
They do that all the time in The Expanse.
I was gonna say,
I
didn't
know
they do that
exactly
in,
what you're talking about.
in the opening of Top Gun? Isn't that why Maverick gets in trouble? Because he does that and then buzzes the tower.
That's what he does to Goose. That's how Goose dies. He gets stuck in the wash. Sorry, spoilers for Top Gun. My bad.
I don't know. Never seen it.
You're not missing much.
I need a gunner and I need a captain. And you guys need 3 successes.
I'm gonna taunt him. It's been working out great.
Taunt. Wow, yeah.
Wow, you're all alone. And this is what you're bringing.
Jesus
On a Sunday night.
Holy
Sad.
shit.
Alone on a Sunday night. Pathetic.
Pathetic.
He's like, I didn't know it was Sundays. Time is different out here. Pax, you need 1 success.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to target a weak point, and I'm going to use our aft flak thrower to target his cockpit.
Hey, it's hot in there. Let me open a window for you.
Bang!
Dang.
Bang!
Do I open his window?
Yes.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah, so the hard DC for the Fang was 21. And you time it perfectly with Clara's little flip and burn thing. Clara whips the spaceship around one more time as the pilot is now he has his life support pumping the heat back into his ship. He has been roasted by the burners in the Spacewave Maiden and suddenly sees a giant beam of laser careening towards his cockpit. It explodes, and he's instantly killed. We'll say that guy's definitely dead.
Yeah.
And the
Deadliest
three
guy of all time.
attackers have been dealt with. Oops.
All right, I continue to fire lasers until their ships completely explode.
No.
Wait, hold on. We could salvage them, maybe?
Yes. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to ignore
have
whatever
that
that
ready.
was. I didn't hear it enough because I was talking over it. So
It's
it
good.
might as well have just not happened. We lost this. There we go. Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Two things. Right at the end of the transmission from the Singularity, since Jimothy was still hacked into it, Jimothy knows that the Singularity is currently sending out a distress signal, and that if you don't stop the signal, more cultists will come in probably an overwhelming number because they have now have lots of information about you and exactly how many people it would take to take you down. Additionally, if you destroy the ship, you will not be able to use any of the parts to keep upgrading your ship in tandem with upgrading your character. It's a passive thing. It really just like the tier of your ship is equal to the average party level, which is 9 right now. But I'm also going to tell you that if you destroy it, you're not allowed to level your ship up.
We should for sure salvage what we
And-
can. Yeah.
I'm also going to tell you that the next part of this adventure involves you guys going to stop the distress signal that's on the ship.
Oh,
So please don't destroy the ship.
Got it.
skip a book or two.
Thank you.
Raptors.
Thank you.
Despite
Yeah.
being completely out of my character, I think we should save this ship and upgrade ours.
Yeah, because that way you can get a bigger button that you can hit even harder.
You're correct, and I am known for thinking that far ahead.
Very good, Pax.
It's-
Thank you.
Pax thinks ahead all the time. We call them think ahead packs.
It's
Yes.
good that we had this talk, Pax. So here's what we're going to do. You guys have successfully completed the narrative spaceship combat. You guys
That was
did a great
cool.
job. It was
That was fun, yeah.
You guys picked it up really quickly. I like that there's so many less options, but they're still the same options somehow. Don't know.
Yeah.
And I like that you don't have to worry about hex turning.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I found out that we didn't have to do like the little turny thing anymore, I was
Yep.
like, yeah, that's like
Yep.
my least favorite part.
I liked how my main thing was flush toilet, and that worked really good.
And it worked.
See, that's what I really like about it. Is we can come up with stupid shit that just kind of works in the rules. Perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break for 10 minutes. I have to pee and get a glass of water. And then we're going to come back, and you guys are going to attempt to dock and explore the wreckage of the Singularity. Fuck.
I can't say cockpit to cockpit, but you could say we're gonna dock and explore.
Yeah,
Come
we're going to go hatch the hatch.
on. Okay.
It's important.
Tired of the same old breakfast? We got you. Because here, we believe breakfast should be fun. Spacey's all-day breakfast menu. Food so good, it's out of this world.
Okay.
All right, now we're back. Thank you for enjoying that real commercial for a fake restaurant made by Ryan that I forgot I had, and I have just been throwing them in for when we come back from break.
What I made so many of those.
There's at least 6 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all funny. Okay, so hi, welcome to Dead Sundays Part 2. Dead Sundays is the show where we play Starfinder on a Sunday. Okay, so at the end of that encounter with the Jangly Man, because Jimothy had, under your orders, hacked into the Singularity's comm unit, you knew that the Singularity is now broadcasting a distress signal, as well as a lot of your information. Generally, the type of information that would let a lot of other cultists know that you are around and in danger.
We're getting doxxed.
You are getting
That
doxxed. So, in order to prevent that from happening, you will have to board the Singularity and stop the transmission, and then figure out if you can send a fake all clear, which has worked out great for you guys before. So why wouldn't you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let's not send it from Raj's email this time.
the Starfinders are dead from
Right.
Raj at starfinders.com. You got me. So let's go to this screen. Somebody say something real quick.
Hi.
Huh?
Perfect. Thank you.
Hello.
Just wanted to make sure that you guys weren't muted.
Uh-huh.
I have, all my little macros set up because I'm a streamer nerd now.
All
And,
your doodads
all my-
and your whatchamacallits.
honestly, it fucking rules.
and your Johns.
All my doodads and my John. Thank you, Beck. Thank you for making me feel
You're
included.
welcome.
I really appreciate that.
welcome.
Like, you can speak to me on a degenerate level.
Yeah. This is nice.
That I'm really interested in what kind of opinions you have about how much hot dogs should cost. Is it $1? Is it $2? Is it buy one get one?
I don't know.
I tried to say that in a more pithy way, but my brain wanted to say hot dollars, and
Laser dollars.
okay. So let's get you guys on the map. Now, if you had tried to board them during combat, which was an option, you could have done that, and you would have had to make a special piloting check to latch onto their ship, and then had to hack into their computers to open up the lock. Because the ship is derelict now, it has gone into kind of like a sleep mode, and a lot of the locks have been unlocked so that you can move around more easily. Just it's a thing that you guys would just know, like, once this happens, it goes into like the reverse of lockdown, so that if they were to be rescued, people could easily like come in and out without having to hack the system of doors and locks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys are in the bottom airlock. It's the cargo airlock. It should have some kind of spooky music or ambiance.
I'm jealous this ship has floors. Like, we have one deck.
Yeah, they have
I want-
floors.
I want multiple decks.
Yeah, like they have more than one deck. And it's
Chip.
sort of insulting. Very important thing about this ship, as you guys explore it, everybody's favorite thing is going to come back. The entire ship is going to be
a swarm.
No. But hold that thought.
Oh God.
The entire
Thank
ship
you.
is going to be in low light or darkness, because it is in a shut down, standby, waiting for rescue mode. So if there is a creature in here and you see it and it's in the light, it's in low light, which means it has concealment. If it's in the dark and you don't have dark vision, you can't shoot it properly. Okay? It's a big part of what we're going to do. So the four of you have kind of loaded into the into the cargo lift of the Singularity, and you're just exploring this little foyer of an airlock. Why doesn't everybody make me a perception check? Wow.
Where
Wow.
am I?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Pax is doing something. Nobody. Pax isn't exactly sure what Pax is doing.
I think Pax is
his
probably just like
best.
flexing with the glove on his hand. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
he's got-
admiring
He never
his
he never
bicep.
took it off.
He's got the power glove. He thinks it's like a power glove. He's like, yeah, this will help me hit better.
The laser will hit them as well, correct?
Horatio and Clara, you guys just hear the general sounds of the air cycle. But Zib, you can hear every once in a while just the sound of like screaming
Oh, tiny.
and violence, just in very like short, loud bursts. Probably like 2 or 3 of them, and they seem to be coming from above you.
Anybody else hear the nightmare?
No, nobody else hears the nightmare, just
No,
you.
it's hearing the nightmare.
I'm not getting good sound on this, so I'm going to switch it to something else. Oh, this is fine.
Can I
Eerie facility.
cast a spell on myself because I hear scary noise?
Sure. What spell would you like to cast on yourself?
Resistant armor lesser against kinetic damage.
Okay, sure. Click it. I love that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you get DR5, and you said what did you want?
Kinetic.
So that protects. Oh, it says and. I'm sorry. I thought you had to choose one.
Yeah.
Excellent. You just have DR5.
Yeah. I figure if we're going to be boarding a ship where there's close quarters combat, I don't want to get stabbed, bludgeoned, pierced.
Yeah. Stabbed, bludgeoned, or pierced. Yeah, I don't want any of those things to happen to me. So it's 10 minutes per level. You have the special armor, which makes it 1 more level. So you have this for 100 minutes. Hopefully this does not take longer than an hour and a half. So Zib describes the sounds of a nightmare and violence upstairs, and Horatio immediately casts protection from lesser resistant armor. And what do you guys want to do?
It's dark. It's
Mhm.
dark. I
Yeah.
turn on my camera with the flashlight.
Nice.
Captain, do you want us to take prisoners, or should we just end everyone we run across? Prisoners would be a hassle.
I don't know if we have anything to learn about any this is more of a smash and grab operation on the spaceship. I don't know but if people don't want to die, we shouldn't kill them also.
Nobody wants to die.
Ah,
The
That's-
entirety of the cult of the Devourer wants
Yeah.
to die. That's sort of their whole point.
Oh, I thought they just wanted others to die. I thought they would continue on.
No.
No, it's more of a I take everyone out with me kind of deal.
Well, that means their plan is stupid because nobody wins. Why would they
Are
follow
you
that?
Pax? Are you just getting this now?
I've just been following you guys.
Great.
the whole time? It's just been you following them around?
Well, everything I care about is here. Why would I go anywhere else?
Oh.
Home is where my stuff is.
Sorry, I'm having a little trouble with your flashlight here, as you can see.
Oh no, I like this narrow little beam that I'm just shining out of my butt into Pax's eye.
Well, it's not going to get much better, so...
Okay.
This is a new
It
bug.
is what it is.
This is a new bug power. It's just bioluminescent ass.
Okay, there we
Like
go.
a firefly.
I don't know why you also have like an aura around you, like a little bit. It's very
That's
strange.
fine.
It's because you're so lovely. That's why. Okay. So Zib turns the camera on. Horatio casts resistant armor. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna turn people into meat.
That's awesome. I love that for you.
Color.
Man, this music sucks.
It's just atmosphere.
Yeah, I
I
hear
can't-
breathing in the music. That's
I can't hear shit.
That's terrifying. I don't like the breathing aspect of it.
Did I accidentally? No, I don't know.
Oof, no. No, now I can't unhear it. Please change.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll try that. Okay. Yeah, so you tell me. What do you guys want to do? How do you want to explore this?
So, I think I should just ask first. Which of these two doors leads back to space?
Oh, sorry. This is space. This is the ship. Sorry.
So if Clara opens the door, we are going back to the Maiden. So we want to open the door by Pax.
Mm-hmm.
I will open the Pax door.
Do you have the capability to open the door?
I'm gonna press the button and see what happens.
It's another room.
Wow.
I will walk through the door.
The expanse of the cosmos lay bare before us.
This room clearly is the cargo room. But as you can see, as you walk through, there is the remnants of a lot of strange things. One of them being the candles lit around a motif of a spinning galaxy that looks very similar to all of the Devourer cultist things that you've seen so far. As well as just, general storage and stuff.
Oh, wow. It must be really dark because my low light vision is doing nothing.
Oh, I've done something.
Yes, so Pax. So I've clicked you to show everybody what you're seeing. Low light vision means that you can see good in low light.
Mm-hmm.
And all that means is that it removes the concealment. So dark vision and darkness still affects you the same, and you can't see anything.
I'm going to turn on my flashlight then.
But that means I have to turn on your flashlight.
Correct.
How come I can't go into the...
Oh, because they closed the door behind you. They locked you in the airlock.
That was very good of us.
We've been playing a lot of horror games. We know to close those doors.
So let's see. The light is 0, 15, 65. Okay. The light is 0, 15, 65. Oh, it froze on me. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
No.
Well, I can see now.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So this is a cargo area. Clearly there is the remnants of a ritual and a bunch of other like general cultist shit. Like you can see here on the ground, there's like a skull that didn't get used anywhere. I love this map.
Just a random decorative skull.
Yeah, just a decorative skull. If you want, you can search the room, or you can just continue through the rest of the place.
I mean, I'll go ahead and search the room. Maybe there's someone hiding.
Yeah.
Wow, things are laggy today.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah.
If you want to search a room, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah.
I will also make a perception check.
There you go.
Found a skull. It's pretty dark.
I
haven't done this in a while, but Logan, I would love to detect magic.
Okay, sure.
It's all around you.
Yeah, so did you always have detect magic going on? That's right, because of your magic cache.
Yeah, it's a
You always be detecting magic. Let's see. How do we do this? You are currently not detecting any magic. You're sweeping around the room. You don't see any magic.
Okay. So at least there's like no magic traps around here, guys, but
I think detect magic does not point out magic traps. Because magic traps are specifically designed to get around detect magic.
Okay, guys, there's nothing magic in this room.
Okay.
But Clara and Zib do find something. Zib, in this kind of pile over here, you find just like a bag, and that like it looks like a bag that you would maybe like, I don't know, like put a couple onions in and then tie it on your belt. And you open it, and then inside is a couple.
That's the style at the time.
It's the style at the time.
Time. Comedy.
And
I'm
in that
sorry.
bag,
I used telepathic message to tell them that it was the style of the time.
in that bag, you. God damn it! God damn it! Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Who did that?
In there, you find 3 shot grenades that I'm putting on your sheet right now.
Wow.
You have
The thinking bugs onion.
the thinking bugs onion, yeah. So you find a bag that has 3 shot grenades Mark III in them. And Clara, you find over here in this area behind one of the crates, you find the freshly killed body of a cultist. Like,
Is there like, can I tell like maybe how this person died? Like, are they like
medicine check?
sure?
My money's on grievous injury.
Okay. You can't seem to tell how he died, but he is covered in acid burns.
Wait, is that it? Did Claire find
Like
a body?
from, like-
I can take a look.
Yeah, go ahead. Covered in acid burns, like from the stuff that we ejected from our ship. Acid burns, or
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Yeah.
that's fair.
Raj doesn't get much better of a read. He can confirm that the cause of death was the acid burns, but there really is no other information that you guys can gain from that.
I choose to believe that somehow the acid and piss got into the ventilation system and hit someone deep within the ship.
Yep, sure. That is a thing that Pax can choose to believe. What does this button do?
There does not seem to be anything in this room. I'm opening the next door.
Hold on. Clara, on that person, you also find a cred stick worth 5,000 credits.
Sick. I'm not going to tell anybody about that.
Okay,
Hell
cool.
yeah!
So
it
just
starts.
go ahead. There's more of those around. Don't worry.
I'm sure there is.
So add that to your sheet, and then Pax, what do you want to do?
Well, the door is gone now. I was going to open the door, but there's like a sick beat coming from this room. So,
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to see the party happening in here.
Are you surprised? Are you excited for the party?
I'm excited for the party because apparently we found the cockpit.
Why don't you make an engineering check, Pax?
Oh, that's right. I wouldn't know. I would know that. Does Pax know that? Do I? Oh, there it is. Oh, -1. This will be fun.
Okay, good enough. Pax, you go in. You're about to say we found the cockpit already, but what you actually realize is that this is the sub cockpit because this is the auxiliary cockpit, where the gunner station is. You recognize it. You're like, oh wait, this is not that at all. This is a gunnery station.
This is the sub pit. I found the sub pit.
Very good, Pax. Everybody's really proud of you.
Wow, I'm really proud of you.
I'm gonna go to the gunnery station.
Mm-hmm.
I should get a fair amount of information from the gunnery station. The same stuff I would get on the Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess on the Maiden would just be a giant red button. That
Yeah,
fires the laser for
you
me.
actually look at the gunnery station and you're like, actually, I know that this is the gunnery station. I don't know what any of these fucking numbers mean.
Yeah.
Where is the button to fire the laser?
Well, see, like not most gunners aren't as strong as you, Pax, so they have to like tap a lot of smaller buttons to do what you do with one big button.
That is inefficient. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Well, there's nothing fun that I can do with the guns because I'm a big dumb.
Yeah, you pass enough to know that this is the gunner station because it has a picture of a gun on it, but you didn't rely enough to actually know how it works or anything.
Do we want
I'm just imagining Pax like sizing his fist up against the smaller buttons, and then being like, "This won't do."
I could fire many lasers at one time, but not one very powerfully.
Which just seems like a waste, honestly.
It is inefficient.
So there's nothing of interest in the sub cockpit. The sub bridge. The bridge?
The sub pit.
Sub
Battle bridge.
Battle bridge. Lower bridge. Lower bridge. Okay. What's next?
Actually, one other question about the lower bridge. Is it designed in a way where there was a gap where you could see to the upper bridge? You know how in all of the fantasy spaceships, when you've got a lower bridge, a middle bridge, and an upper bridge, there's always some sort of opening and walkway where the captain could yell down at the gunner.
No.
Okay.
No, this is a completely separate room.
It's probably done with comms.
Yep.
Anyone mind if I open the next door?
No, let's go.
All right. Because this music is hopping. We need to keep moving.
You having trouble, Pax?
Yes, I
this
can't
is
see-
an elevator. This round room in front of you is an elevator. There are two choices for you in the elevator. You can either go down to the turret, or you can go up to the main deck.
Captain, do you want to go up or down?
Go up first.
Up it is.
All right.
Basements are usually.
I feel like Jackie Wells and I are going to get into some real shit right now. And we're in space.
Nope, you're good. Don't worry about it. You didn't see none of that. Okay. So barring any extremely boring elevator music, you guys ride the elevator up one floor and
Yep.
arrive at the main deck.
Elevator takes a good 5 minutes. We have a really engaging conversation during that. Tells
Yep.
a lot about our characters.
Yep, and you know what? We had to cut it for time.
Oh
Sorry.
no.
I didn't think about that earlier, so I could not inject that role-playing scene into this.
It's a super slow. I love that it doesn't work in the remake of that. Did you notice that the loads move too quickly, so the conversations don't fire off right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I guess that would make sense if you have a faster machine. It would
Yep.
just immediately go to the next. Yeah.
So in Mass Effect 1, whenever you got in the elevator, it just hit a loading screen. So they had a conversation between all the characters on there. But because the loads are so much better, it cuts a lot of them off.
Yeah, I remember playing it years and years after it came out, and trying to listen to what they were saying, and then it would just cut. I'm like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
Yep.
Because they don't have the God of War conversation technology.
No, they don't have that.
Oh, excuse me. So the four of you are now on the main deck.
Oh, there's stuff down.
There's stuff down. There's stuff up. Where do you want to go?
Let's check
I'm gonna
this
go-
door.
All right, we're going to check the door.
You can go ahead and open the door. I will watch our six.
Do Vesk
If I get too
have,
close, I
circular
lose the door
clock?
button.
I mean, time is a flat circle, so
That
can
time
only
is a
see
flat
right-
circle, yeah.
They say that in the new season, and I pointed at the screen and I clapped.
I heard the new season's more supernatural stuff.
I really like it. It's good.
Okay.
You should
I'll
watch
have to
it.
check it out. Yeah. I mean, I've liked the first two seasons. I like the first season more than the second, but
Oh, the second sucks, so that makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Zib, why don't you make an engineering check?
Oh. I don't have to if you don't want me to.
This is the bridge of the spaceship.
Oh, wow!
You're very familiar with this room. Right here, this big one is the captain's chair. You walk in and you see this
Let me
big
just,
chair, and it has this very very wide screen in front of you that you don't really have. You have a smaller screen. You have a desktop
Fucked up of
computer
them
size.
to put the chair
Yeah,
at the
and this one is
intersection of the-
he has
screens.
an ultra wide triple monitor RGB gamer captain's chair setup, and it's really putting yours to shame.
Jangly Man?
Let the
Jangly Man
salvage
sent us a
begin.
Yeah.
You walk into this room and you're immediately drawn to the chair. However, as soon as you turn around and look at these two side chairs, two two substations, you see two people, one in each chair, that are slumped up back against it with their throats slit.
You don't usually see that on spaceships. Do I need to do another engineering check to make sure that I'm right? That you don't usually see that?
Sure. Yeah, actually, that's going to be a culture check because it's more about like common
geez.
practices and stuff.
Okay, cool.
You learned that this type of spaceship slits the throat of its crew after it's disabled. It is a security feature.
Yeah, Zib, this is really weird.
This is really fun.
This is really bugs. This is kind of odd and making you very uncomfortable. You have now found 3 people that have been killed, I guess, within the last 15 minutes.
Is their blood just like coagulating and floating around like in Star Trek 6?
I don't know because I have never seen Star Trek 6.
You need to watch Star Trek 6.
Oh, I
Very
remember
good.
that. Yeah, the CG blood that looked weird.
Yeah, it's where you learn the Klingons bleed Pepto-Bismol.
Ah. In like a good way?
Yeah, it's I mean, like in a super campy Star Trek way, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure, you got it. On these creatures, these cultists that have been murdered, you find another pair of cred sticks that each have 5,000 credits on it.
Huge.
Are you gonna tell us, or are you gonna keep that to yourself?
I mean, will be distributed back on the ship.
Will it?
Probably.
And unless you want to like go through and inspect the terminals, there is nothing else of interest in this room, especially to Zib. Zib is kind of over it.
It won't let me sit in the chair.
No, yeah, it folds up and it won't unlock.
I'm trying to do the Resident Evil 4 thing. Do you guys know what I mean when I say? Has anyone
No.
played the best video game of all time? Okay.
No, I don't know what that
Alright.
means.
Yes, I have played Chrono Trigger.
Well,
Ooh.
the age disparity strikes
Yeah.
again.
I'm old as hell. I'm sorry.
the real Chrono Trigger.
Where do you want to go next?
Well, I found a side room here.
Should we check the wing or should we go down?
Let's check the wing. Is there a faster way to rotation?
I don't think so. And it kind of does suck.
I'm gonna open this door here.
Okay. This is the crew airlock. This is just another room that has an airlock in it.
Oh my
That's it.
god, there's a bed in air. Oh no, that's not a bed. That looks like a stand-up shower.
I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, it's probably a decontamination chamber.
That makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, okay. Because at first I thought it was like an access panel, but now that I'm really looking at it, it looks like it has a drain. Yeah, that's what that is.
That sounds dangerous. All right, check
Pax,
this
on the wall next to this door that you are approaching.
one. The one that
Is
I
a
opened without reading.
Yeah, is the sign? No, no, you read it because it excites you. Is a sign that says the war room.
Oh, this is awesome.
How come
I
not?
run, I run in and start searching for the war.
Make a perception check. Pax, the war's over. It's time to go home. Okay.
The war will come home with me. The war never ends.
In this room is a bunch of holographic displays that can. It's really like total Warhammer 40k Total War.
Okay.
And it's a lot of little holographic miniatures that can be set up to kind of fight and simulate different scenarios. It's actually a video game room.
So, is it actually a video game?
Yeah, and, I mean, it is for real high-end military tactics and simulation. But, you know.
Okay, so Pax was a soldier, sort of. Whatever. Failed, maybe. Okay, he went to Everyvest did. He knows stuff.
You know stuff.
He knows a thing or two.
Okay.
Can I at least get some information on the from this to tell like where the ships are, or where troop movements are?
Yeah. Why don't you make a computer check?
Yeah, see whether or not we can find a way to avoid all this.
Okay.
I erase it by accident.
you turn it off. No, unfortunately, what you're looking at isn't real. It has nothing to do with the cultists. It has nothing to do with any of the ships or troops that the Singularity has been in contact with. All of it is the stock stuff that is loaded into the Bulwark when it is sold by Abadar Corp to the stewards.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
None of it is useful information.
I checked the high score.
It is.
What's the name?
Ass. Please be ass.
Yeah, it's
Is it
ass. It's ass. Thank you. It's ass. It's ass. Yeah, it's ass. I was reaching so far for just the deepest Pathfinder cut, and I couldn't find it. And thank God, somebody
God
came
ass
up with
was there.
ass.
It's ass,
Well,
and
this
then
is
right
your-
after it is OGL.
I wanted to
This
say
Absalom
Aridin.
station sucks.
Everybody make a perception check as you're following Pax around.
Okay.
Oh, Pax made one too. He's following himself, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Zib and Clara and Horatio, you guys all hear another loud scream followed by violence in an area to this direction.
Well, it seems like they're taking each other out for us, which is nice of them.
I'm assuming that was said over our comms.
Or
I
just
think
out
so.
loud. Yeah,
Or just out loud, yeah. Oh, who cares? They're taking each other out. Who cares?
Never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. But if this person is strong enough to take out many people on the ship, perhaps we should take them out now.
Yeah, I mean, when we find him.
Are we gonna
Okay.
run in the direction of the screaming, or are we gonna take the scenic route?
Scenic route sounds cool to me, but
Yeah, scenic route. All right, let's do it.
Scenic room it is.
Okay. You open the doors to the master suite. These are the captain's chambers. The captain's
oh,
chambers.
hang on. Let me get in here.
They've all just
Fucking
locked
next
Pax
door.
in there.
Yeah, everyone get out of here.
Zib just pushes Pax out of the way when they realize what this is.
Hello. Stop.
I need to make an entrance. Hold up.
So in the captain's chambers, there are two people impaled to the bed. One on one side, one on the other side, and both of them have a spear through their chest, sticking them into the bed.
So I guess the question is either of them the Jangly Man?
Why don't you make a perception check?
To perceive his jangle?
Mm-hmm. Does he make any noise?
I shake him to see if he makes any noise. I sent it. It didn't send anything. Oh, I think we're going to crash.
No.
I sent it twice. Oh, no.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
the first one's the real one.
So the first one, you don't really remember what he looked like, so this could very well be the Jangly Man. You have no idea. The one next to this could also very well be the Jangly Man. You have no idea. You didn't get a good look at the Jangly Man, mostly because he was insulting you. And so you decided to focus on hitting the big red button multiple times to insult him back.
That is correct.
If anybody else would like to search the room as well, that is an option.
Yeah,
for
I
you to do so.
think Raj has just kind of been afraid of everything, but I think he would.
Afraid of... Raj is here, he's afraid.
I do love searching for things.
What do I use to search for stuff?
Perception.
Okay.
Nice. Clara, you find a perfect. Clara, you find another pair of cred sticks on the dead bodies, of 5,000 each. So that's 5 so far.
Yeah, I'm willing to divvy this one up, not the first one. That's the finder's fee. I'll divvy the other one up though, because I'm nice.
So Zib got 2 of them. Clara got the first one. And who are these other 2 going to go to? What are you doing with them?
Just split it, I guess.
Okay. Between
The
Pax and
4 of
Raj?
us.
Oh, the 4 of you?
No,
Okay.
the 4 of us.
So you all gain 2,500 credits.
That's-
And Raj, you're doing some perceiving. You're moving things around. You're not exactly sure what you're looking for, but you're actually trying to not look at anything because you're terrified.
It's gross.
Yeah, everything is
everything's
gross, and
and
you're like
scary. There's
acting-
like skulls and shit.
Yeah, you're like acting like you're doing something, but really you're just like moving things around on a desk. And as you do that, you move something a little bit too far. You hit a click on the desk, and the drawer pops open, and out tumbles just a smattering of different kinds of grenades. This checks out because the Jangly Man, as you learned from Zib, was an envoy, and envoys are very, very interested in grenades.
I bring it to the captain's attention.
What was that?
Found a whole bunch of grenades, Cap.
Oh, nice. Let's do that.
So you find 8 Screamer grenades Mark II.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what that does.
3.
We're actually not hearing people getting killed. They're just
It's
screamer
just the
grenades going off.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
That
add
actually
those
make a lot of sense.
to your sheet. Screamer grenade Mark II, and I'm gonna give you 8 of them. Okay.
Humongo.
When detonated, a screamer grenade releases a piercing shriek of shock energy. A piercing shriek of sonic energy. I'm sorry. I started reading the sonic energy. I thought about the shock grenade. I got confused. It
Sonic.
happens. Okay. That is the captain's quarters.
Doors in this room.
Doors.
Door
Lot of
City.
doors.
Doors in this house.
Mm-hmm. A lot of doors. What we can do about all those doors?
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay.
Oh, there's another door in this room.
Yeah, nice.
So it's a hallway.
It is a closet for a door.
Okay.
That is exactly.
I
That's
mean-
exactly how I would describe a hallway.
Yeah, it's a closet of doors.
I guess technically.
Steph,
think
that
about
is Zib has discovered the pooper.
Nice.
If you want to refill the Singularity's piss bomb, you're more than welcome to right now. And Pax, I think you're standing in front of an empty closet.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's too bad. Also strange, like you have a closet, but you don't put anything in it.
Nope, not a single thing. It's empty.
It
Yeah,
must
that
not
could
have-
be like a very interesting, like shrine room. You know.
There's
Oh.
stuff you could. Like, it's just you should
No.
do something with a closet.
No, Zib's got it. Like it's just it's a shrine to entropy. You know, it's just everything ends in nothingness. So why not begin it there too?
Yeah, that's deep. Oh, hell yeah, that's deep.
Beautiful.
So to your south, out of this room, you can see the power core of the ship that is just kind of beeping in standby mode. And remember, you are trying to stop a distress signal that is going out.
If there is a signal
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back from the ship, perhaps we could turn the power core off and kill the signal.
I guess. I
I
don't know. There's other
could
people
have
on the ship.
reminded
Are
you
usually...
when you got to the bridge that that's what you were trying to do, because that's where you would have done it. But also, you can do it at the power core too.
Yeah, I don't really know. There's other people on the team that are supposed to be the smart spaceship people.
I could disable it with my sword.
No.
Is life support gonna go if we do that?
We have spacesuits on, don't we?
Do we?
Do we?
Pax
Do we?
touches his head looking for a helmet.
I mean, I don't need to breathe, so I'm fine. But you guys might have some problems.
Are we in environmental suits?
Yeah, they're attached to your armor.
Excellent.
And they instantly become active when they need to be.
Okay.
The ship has life support. The ship has, all the things that it needs to be just alive enough to keep people alive. However, you could cause a problem. So all of the way that we have decided that spaceships work is that all of the systems can be accessed from the power core room. All of the systems can also be accessed from the bridge, but sometimes there are certain things that can only be done from the power core room because that's where all the physical modules are. However, how you handle that is up to you.
Raj, do you want to take a look at the power core before I start hitting it?
Yeah. Let me. Raja shakes a little bit of the scaries away from himself, and it's like, oh, power core. I can focus on that. Okay.
Why don't you give me? Why don't you move yourself over to there and then give me an engineering check? I got you.
You got me. Okay, cool.
I tried to get you. There we go. Why don't you give me an engineering check? Okay, you are able to find the appropriate entry point for how to get into the automated distress signal that is going out over and over again. It's sending a message to somebody named Null9. And it is requesting... it is basically saying that this ship has been destroyed. It has information about your ship and how many people it would take to destroy it, roughly, like, send, whatever. But if you make an appropriate computers check, you can hit the all clear button that will piggyback on the back of that signal and cancel it.
Don't mind if I do.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. Okay.
Can I assist
now,
first? Oh, never mind.
It is
Space wave.
It is literally as easy as like hitting a button that says all clear, because it is it's kind of like turning it off, and it lets whoever is on the other side of the distress signal know that it was manually turned off, that it had to be somebody on the inside that decided that, oh, never mind, this is actually fine.
Yeah. Degeneration OS is not really powerful, so you're able to do it easily.
I don't know what that means. I wish I did. I want to ride for you. I want to be on board with you for this.
Yeah, it's all right. I really wanted to make a Degeneration X joke, and Degeneration OS was as close as I could get.
As soon as you guys manage to stop the distress signal, you hear another sound of maximum violence from this area.
Should we go check that out or continue to take the long way?
I guess. I don't know. Is there anything in the bedroom?
Yes. 2 more dead people.
Oh.
One has had their chest cut open, and another one was tied to the bed and then burned with acid.
Am I perceiving anything?
Yeah, one has been had their chest cut open, and another person was tied to the bed and burned with acid.
Fantastic.
Okay, and in this room, there he is. The Jangly Man.
Oh.
Everybody stop moving.
Got it.
Except for Horatio. Horatio, you can move up with us.
Okay.
You won't be able to.
Yeah, it's lagging. Okay.
No, it's paused.
Horatio's just in the elevator still, like, no.
I don't like this. Not one bit. I don't know why. Yeah. See, I thought I had this all set up. I was absolutely wrong. Ah, come on, man. Okay. And in front of you, sitting in a chair in this in the decrepit galley, surrounded by a couple more murdered crew members, is the Jangly Man leaning up against the door behind him and eating a sandwich. As he pulls his knife out of the last of his crew members, and his crew member slumps into the ground in this corner here. And he turns to you, and he says with a mouthful of sandwich, "You'll be the next ones." Soon.
You're going to eat?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, you're eating a sandwich. That's...
Where'd
Why
you
are
get
you
that?
eating a sandwich?
We have to survive in space. We eat. Why are you? Wait,
Like-
hold on. Do you guys? It's very candid now. Do you guys not have sandwiches on your ship? You know, you can just load sandwiches like
I just
a bunch
mean
of
if
them.
you look around at like the decor, I didn't know you were like a sandwich kind of situation. Like,
What do you have in that sandwich?
I thought you'd be
exactly?
eting like Stallone cuts. I guess I don't know.
No, it's a
Is there-
sandwich.
they're
It's banana and
you have any-
peanut butter.
I mean, that makes a little bit more sense. I mean, that...
Banana and peanut butter. Okay.
I think
Alright.
we might all actually
All
have
right,
something
go
in
off.
common, so...
Yeah.
Found common ground.
But still, like,
Let me
eating
do
while
some
killing
diplomacy
is-
real quick.
Yeah, sure. Do you guys want to all move into the room, or what are you doing?
Yeah, let's just see. I want to know if he has any more banana and peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah, so now you guys are kind of talking, which was unexpected. Yeah, so if you want to talk to him, you're more than welcome to. Put yourself the way that you would put yourself. He has just, assumingly, murdered all of his crewmates, and he's standing there eating this banana and peanut butter sandwich.
That's two things we have in common. We were gonna do that too.
Yeah, nope. It's also hard for him to talk because it's peanut butter.
Yeah, it's fair.
He's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, it could have been worse. You could have blown me up. But now I think I'm just gonna murder you guys next, and then I'm gonna go down to the planet.
Well, but if you try that, you wouldn't be able to finish your sandwich. So why don't we just wait? We're in no rush to kill you, and you need to finish your sandwich, correct?
Yeah, that's actually really nice of you. And he takes another huge bite out of it, and as he does, you can see he has the nastiest yellowiest teeth that you've ever seen, and this man is disgusting looking. He has not showered in years.
I mean, the shower's on the airlock. I get that.
Yeah, Zip says you gotta eat to live and you gotta live to die, and then ready as a grenade.
So just ready as a grenade. I like that. Yeah, just kind of
Just
pulls
like the
one out.
Princess Leia, like a thermal detonator.
Just holding the grenade.
Yeah, so he's still eating his sandwich, and he has a knife in one hand, and he's putting it away, and he pulls out his gun without pointing it at you, clearly just holstering it, and he's getting towards the end of his sandwich, and he says, you do have to eat to live, and then I think you're gonna die.
Well,
That's like what I said, but sucks.
Yeah.
To be fair, we allowed you to have your last meal.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow us to have ours?
No. Pause.
Oh, well, then he's a real asshole. Now
Yeah,
he's got
he's
it.
a fucking cultist. Yeah. So everybody, please make a perception check.
Okay.
I just wanted a sandwich. Pax is really showing up for these perception rolls today.
He never took the
He is-
glove off. He's still just like, dude, this glove is so bad.
Okay. Clara. I gotta do some math real quick. I'm sorry. Okay. And Raj. That's it. Okay. Clara and Raj. You guys clearly know that something is afoot. Something is odd. Why is this man here and just eating a sandwich? as he is talking to you, you feel an otherworldly presence very close to you. And unfortunately, a group of shades come out of the wall or the floor or the wherever and attack you all. As you're standing there, you feel these ghostly forms reach through the solid starship and attack you as the Jangly Man is distracting you by eating his sandwich. So, those of you who passed, which would be Clara and Horatio, will get to participate
And
in...
not
Huh?
Zib?
Not me.
And not Zib? Zib rolled a 28.
Yeah, if Horatio passes, Zib passes.
They were all separate. They all rolled a separate stealth check against your perception check.
I see.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, bummer. Opera does this really shitty thing that I hate, where if I click the bar for too long, it closes everything but Opera. It's the only program I've seen do that. And I absolutely hate it. Now, it could be me, like, not really understanding how things work, but it sucks and I hate it. Please stop it. Unpatch. Literally unplayable. Thank you. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a combat, or we're going to do a surprise combat, or, I'm sorry, we're going to do a surprise round in combat. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to pop this out. Everybody, please open the tracker and roll initiative.
Jangly Man should roll at disadvantage. His mouth is full of peanut butter.
No, he finished the sandwich.
Damn it.
Okay, now, surprise rounds. During a surprise round, you can either take a regular action or a move action. You cannot take a full action. You can only take one action, whether it be standard or move action. The people that are going to act during the surprise round are the shades. Are the shades that pass their check, and the people that are going to, and the Starfinders that are going to act are the Starfinders that pass their check. So Clara and Horatio, you guys are going to have a turn, and the shades next to Zib and Pax are going to have a turn. Everybody in the surprise round until the next round is considered flat-footed until they move, until they take an action. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So Pax and Zib, you're going to be flat-footed.
Go ahead and just turn that on now.
I will flat-foot you both. Okay.
Boom.
As well as the shades in front of Horatio and Clara. Clara, the one attacking you, as well as the one attacking Horatio, is actually in the floor.
What do you mean in the floor?
Like it's in the floor. Like it's in the floor?
Like it's
Wait.
like halfway in, like
Yeah.
incorpore. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, see, that was the choice word that you have hit, is that it's incorporeal. Which is like a swarm, but different.
Oh.
Explain.
So remember when you guys fought the mayor of Istamak?
Yeah,
And how he
that
could
guy.
go in and out of the walls, and it was very frustrating? There's 4 of them, and they're all attacking you, and seem to be in league with the Jangly Man. We're going to begin combat. Clara, it's your turn.
So let me see here real quick. Just looking at some stuff.
This round, you can
where's-
take a standard or a move action, because we are in,
Right.
technically round 0.
Sorry, I'm just double checking the scope rules again because I always forget them.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need it this time.
Yes, this is literally what I bought it for.
This is what you got me this thing
I
for.
gave it to you so that you could fight
As a
the Mayor of
move
Istamok.
action, I can aim and turning it on as a swift, right?
Correct. But you can only do one action in the surprise round.
Right. So I can either move or turn the scope, basically.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, I'm in a terrible position, but there's really nowhere better for me to go. Honestly. I'm gonna take a step. Why did it do that? I'm gonna take a step back.
Theoretically,
the game's paused. I can't take a step back.
You can't take a step. Theoretically, you could just shoot him.
And
like
you
have a straight line. You can shoot
you're right.
the Jangly Man.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just shoot the Jangly Man.
Nice.
Let's do it. And attack. Roll.
Oh.
You know what? Can I think I can sub-attack rolls, right? Let me triple check my precog rolls.
Maybe. Shit, throw the 5 in there. You might hit him.
Yeah. 5th level, you can also use paradoxes in place of your attack rolls. I am 5th level. Precog, at least.
I'm not going to tell you what his AC is.
That's fair. You know what? Let's get real crazy. Let's use that 20.
Let's fucking do it. Ooh. I love that. All right.
Let's crit it.
So, I don't remember. Sorry, close the door. I don't remember what Pearl's crit thing is, if there even is one.
It is
wounding.
Let's see here. Yep, one. Yep, wound.
So please roll me a d20, and then I have to look up the wound table. Okay.
Before it de-jangles him.
Yeah, he's no longer jangly. He's just the man. Let's see. Wound. Roll on the wound table. The target must succeed at a saving throw of the listed type or suffer the listed effect. If the creature lacks a specified location, use the general location. So he is going to get shot in the general area of a 4, which is bleed 1d6, and it offers no save. So he is now bleeding.
And then damage, it would be, since it's a crit, double, right?
Correct.
Okay, I can't hit the crit button like I normally can.
Just roll it
you
twice.
should be able to click damage. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, I pressed the damage button and then there is a critical button. Perfect. 32.
Oof.
Jesus Christ. 32. And then roll a d6 for bleed. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Bleed happens at the beginning of the turn. You take the listed amount of bleed damage at the beginning of your turn each round until this condition ends. Your bleeding can be stopped with a successful DC 15 medicine check as a standard action or through the application of any ability that restores hit points. If you take 2 or more bleed effects, you only take damage from the worst effect. All right. So he takes a d6 at the beginning of all of his turns until he makes himself not bleeding. You shoot him, and he's like, what the fuck? 32. All right. Very good. Great job. Love that for you.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. That's going to be your turn. This shade cannot act. They are flat-footed. The next shade cannot act. They are flat-footed. Zib cannot act. They are flat-footed. The other shade, the one in front of Zib, is going to take their action. They are going to attack Zib Beverage with their incorporeal touch. Now, Zib, the thing in front of you is in the floor. It is a spooky shade ghost in the floor, and it is reaching out of the floor to attack you, which means that you have total concealment. There is a 50% miss chance at all times when you are being attacked from inside of a wall.
Hooray.
What is your current energy AC?
18.
Okay, so it misses.
Oh, huge.
Because it rolled a 3. That happens. Pax
Idiot.
Pax can't go. Horatio, you can take a turn, a move action or a standard action.
I'm right next to one of those shades, aren't I?
Yep, but it's in the floor.
But I can see it.
Well, no. It's in the floor.
How do I know it's in the floor then?
Because it's reaching out at you.
That's all I need. So
Okay.
If there's like, all right, I haven't done this in a minute, but it's Ghostbusters time. Gonna gravity tether. I'm gonna gravity tether the hand that's trying to reach to me.
Okay, hold on. I just have to read this real quick.
Just its hand gets stuck to the floor.
I'm reading the incorporeal rules. Hold on, but enemies have. Okay. Okay, and now we're gonna read gravity tether. You change its move. Attempt a melee attack against EAC. If you attempt a full attack, you can target 2 creatures. On a hit, you deal. Your target takes 5d8 electricity damage and must attempt a reflex save. On a failure, the target treats any square it moves farther from you as difficult terrain for the duration. A successful save ends the spell on the target. Okay, so you need to make an energy
a melee attack against its EAC.
Correct.
Yeah. So I have to just reach out with my hand and attempt to
yeah, so hit that attack button. That should put us in a good spot. That's not gonna hit. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna hit.
Okay,
because one, you rolled pretty low, but 2, he's in the wall, so he has lots of cover.
Yeah. Okay.
An incorporeal creature inside an object has total cover, but when it attacks a creature outside the object, it only has cover.
Thankfully, this doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. That's why I was like, this is safe if I do this.
Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, you try to cast this spell on him, and it completely misses, because he's literally just a hand coming out at you.
Okay.
And the Jangly Man is going to take his turn. For his standard action, he is going to grab his throat and, like, massage it a little bit. Just going to give it, like, one of these. Which is a weird move. But as he does, he starts, like, humming, and this hum kind of, like, reverberates through the room, and you can start to feel the entire spaceship kind of vibrate at the same frequency that he is humming. And he starts speaking and reading, well, from memory, some of the, like, destructive properties of the cult of the or prophecies of the cult of the Devourer as it echoes throughout the chamber. Everybody is going to have to make a will saving throw.
Whose will? Sorry. I have to say that every single time I hear will.
Oh, I have a thing called Fearless. What does Fearless do?
Oh, I have a...
Oh, I have a thing. Oh, I have a thing. I have a thing.
Oh, is this a fear effect?
Is this a spell?
It is not a spell.
Okay, never mind then.
This is not a fear effect.
Okay.
Ah!
Fail. Fail.
The fear factor.
Fail, fail, fail. You all fail.
Oh, no.
Hooray!
Okay. So, what is happening around him? And now you can see it better as his skin kind of starts to glow, and you see a swirl of nanites going up and down his face as they match the vibration. Different nanites. They match the vibration of the ship, and the 4 of you are shaken by this. So please add shaken to your character, as this Jangly Man creates this, like, terrifying presence in front of you.
Where do I put that again? I know that's like a thing on the sheet.
You can right-click your token and then hit the glowing person, which is immediately at like 3 o'clock.
There we go. Okay.
And then in there you can choose shaken. So everybody should be shaken.
There we go.
How long are we shaking for?
For as long as it can see or hear you, and you continue the effect.
Oh.
Dang.
Cool. All right, so we've got bleed 1d6, And then, okay. And then this shade next to Pax is going to make an attack on Pax.
Game is paused again.
Not for long. Pax, does a 22 hit your EAC?
Does not.
Okay. So it reaches out of the wall and tries to grab you, and it just can't, even though you're, like, fixated on the Jangly Man and this kind of weird cacophony of nanites and sound and images that he's projecting, like, kind of out of his throat. And it's very... It's not a cool thing to look at.
It
All right.
sucks.
We're going into the first round of combat, regular. Clara, it's your turn. You can take a full turn.
Alright. I am going to turn the scope on
This is a swift action. Very good.
as a swift action. Let's see here. I'll still stay where I'm at, and I will shoot Jangly again.
Okay.
And I know I've got a -2, but that's gonna be already taken into account. So.
Yeah, if you've made yourself shaken, it'll add
Yes,
directly
I have.
to your roll.
Yeah, I see that it's +10 instead of +12 for my attack. So yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
You have a direct shot at Mr. Jangly. All right.
Right.
The Jangly Man.
Right.
He
Bojangles, they call him.
Bojangles.
Bojangles, they call him.
Now, in order for you to hit him, even with your penalties, you need to roll a 21.
Fudge.
You rolled a
That's
20.
right.
Now,
Yeah.
One of the new uses of resolve points that we have come up with for the show is that you can spend 2 resolve points to get a +1 to a roll.
Yeah.
Now remember,
fine.
there are also other uses of resolve points that you can do, which are in the journal entry Enhanced. But if you like, you can spend 2 resolve points to get a +1.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the 2 for now. I'll do reading later.
Okay. All right, that hits. Roll damage.
$22.
All right. That's a lot of damage. Oh, I'm sorry. At the beginning of his turn, he should have taken a d6 of damage because he's bleeding. And then Clara, you still have a move action left. Oh, he takes 1. Great.
I am gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. It is going to be the Shade's turn. The Shade is not letting me make it his turn. Okay. It is the Shade's turn. The Shade is going to... attack Horatio again from inside of the wall. Horatio. I am going to assume that hits, but because
Yeah, it
you
does.
are on like the other side of a wall, you have total concealment, which unfortunately does not help you. If it's 1 to 50, it'll miss. If it's 51 or above, it'll hit.
Okay.
So you take 7 damage from the incorporeal touch of this
Okay.
Oblivion Shade spawn.
Sure. What kind of damage is it?
Acid damage.
Okay.
And then you're gonna see it like kind of disappear a little bit. It is no longer like right up against the surface of the floor. It is Shade 3's turn. Shade 3 is going to... Sorry. Shade 3 is going to try to attack Clara again. Clara, what's your EAC?
26.
Ah, well, it doesn't have resolve points, so it's fucked. And then it is also going to kind of disappear a little bit and flutter away from being just inside the wall. Zib, it's your turn.
Cool. I think what I want to do is... Can I guarded step out the door?
No, Clara's there.
Oh. I can't see. Shit.
Yeah, no, I'm there. Sorry.
Well. Okay.
Nah.
Have I ever clever attacked with a grenade?
How do you do that?
Here, catch.
What's going on over there? And then you throw it the other direction.
Look over there.
It's like throwing a faking throwing a ball to a
Here,
dog.
hold this for me.
It's literally a curveball.
And go get it.
Anyway, I'm gonna clever attack with a grenade.
To
Yes.
who? Yeah.
The Jangly Man.
Okay.
Zip throws it with no spin. It just knuckles.
All right. As a standard action, you make a single attack against a target within 60 feet and gain the benefit of Clever Feint. Apply the effects of Clever Feint before...
Do you want me to start doing bluff instead of her old thing where I use diplomacy and the game is broken?
No, you use diplomacy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
diplomacy against his sense motive. Wow.
Yeah.
You out-juke him by like the littlest bit.
Oh, nice. Okay, I don't feel so
he
bad.
is like watching and waiting for you, and then you pull out a grenade, and he's like, "Wait, what?" And then you throw it at him, and he was not expecting that because he is also an envoy, so he knows what the fuck is up. What grenade do you throw at him?
I'm gonna try the You know, I'm gonna do the shock grenade.
Okay.
That's what I had. I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't. Does that land correctly?
It took shaking out twice.
Oh, interesting.
And your base attack bonus is wrong. Okay, well, we'll just use that then. That's weird. Yeah, but that's fine. That goes exactly where you want it to.
Okay, great. I'll worry about the other stuff later.
Yeah. Wow, great. And because you are specialized in grenades because of your grenade gloves, you deal an extra 4 damage on top of that. So you deal 18 energy damage that he will then do. Does this work like this? Wow, that was pretty cool. So I clicked the Jangly Man's token, and then I clicked this DC 14, and it just did it for me. So he fails. So he takes 17 damage. Why don't you click that red button that says place and see what that does?
I'm curious about that.
Oh. Oh. That just lets me place it.
Oh.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, it hits the shade.
It does hit the shade.
Nice.
The shade. It might not actually hit the shade. Hold on.
Yeah, it is in the floor, but could be interesting.
Nice that we're standing exactly grenade distance away.
Yeah, it is in the floor, so it's not gonna have to roll. It has total cover right now, so it wouldn't have to roll anything. Okay, you got a move action. You want to take it?
Yeah, can I run out the door here?
Sure.
Cool, bye.
You can move just into the doorway. You'll have enough movement to do that. Yes. Because if you need to move and like open a door at the same time, use half your movement.
Okay.
That's a house rule that we kind of came up that I the game doesn't really like. It's weird that there's a rule for everything, kind of except that. So you have to kind of hodgepodge 3 different rules together to figure out how much movement it takes to open a door.
I get it. I work on Metroid. Doors complicated.
Doors is hard.
No, thank you.
Hey, I just noticed that everyone except for Beck is frozen.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. You guys look great.
Oh, that's a cool face I'm doing.
Nice. We're all back. Nice.
I have 46,000 channel points on your Twitch.
Yeah, it just sucks that you can't actually use them for anything, huh?
Just constant twig interviews.
Bombard you.
The incorporeal creature is going to attack you. What is your EAC?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
Oh, it hits you. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Oh,
what did I click? Oh, oops.
It misses you. So the shade tries to reach out through the floor as you run away to hit you, but it just can't quite get it because you have total concealment from it because it is inside the floor. It is going to be that shade's turn. It is going to disappear. And reappear right in front of you. Oh, open that door.
Oh.
That's why you can't see him. And you would be facing... Oh, wow. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There he is. Yes, and he reappears right in front of you.
Scooby-Doo shit.
Scooby-Doo shit. He goes down through the floor, he comes back up, and he comes all the way back out this time. And he's in front of you, and he attacks you. 14 misses. Pax, it's your turn.
Oh, right. Also for... because my clever attack worked, Jangly Man is flat-foot against everybody.
Aha! And you are not flat-footed, which I have just removed from you.
Thanks.
It says,
give that to him.
Is this like a kitchen thing here?
Yeah, you're in the galley.
Okay, so I can't like run through that area.
It's just John wooing down the countertop.
I mean, what do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I just want to get. All I want to do is get next to the Jangly Man.
Mr. Jangles? Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Jangle.
Just want to be here.
Where do you want to be?
Here. There we go.
Okay, that's the one spot that you can't be.
Okay, well then I would like to be here. Why can't I move my character?
I don't know.
Pax, are you moving on your own, buddy?
Pax. We talked about this. Yeah, sure. You can move there. That sounds great.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him with my sword. Though now I've taken a move action. What modifier do I lose? Flat-footed?
Correct.
Okay.
I got it.
And now I'm gonna hit him with the respectful decline.
Miss.
That probably does not hit, yeah. Alright, it's ending my turn.
Okay. Horatio, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cast a spell on myself because acid hurts, dude. What the hell?
What the fuck is this?
Okay, fluidity of form. Form of acid energy resistance.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna move closer to Clara because I'm afraid of ghosts.
Good ghosts.
Okay.
Ghosts.
So as you oh no, I'm sorry. It moved from there. You're right. Okay. It is the Jangly Man's turn. At the beginning of his turn, he's going to take a d6 of damage. He's going to take 4 damage, which is kind of a lot. You see him focus on his throat shenanigans more. And then he is going to turn and look at Pax and like very like slyly take a 5-foot step away from him.
Wait, Okay. Oh, well, then I will step up and strike.
In a guarded step, yeah, and you move and hit him. And he's like, oh, what the fuck?
Which, by the way, is an attack of opportunity, so Clara.
Yes,
Oh,
me?
I missed completely, but I believe you get to take a shot. Wow.
I do indeed.
That is.
Alright. And then let me triple check the rules, because I thought there was... Oh no, it's half damage if I'm the only one with the perk, but Bax also has the perk, so I do get full damage.
Yes.
Correct.
That's the terms of that.
You do minimum damage if you don't have the perk, which basically means whatever die you roll 1.
1. Got it. 22!
Yeah, so he tries to sidestep you, and you just sidestep right with him. You try to hit him, you miss, but then Clara, you guys have practiced this like little dance so many times. He tries to get away, and then you just fucking hit him. And then Clara shoots him.
With a gun.
And then he is going to make an attack by throwing a grenade. Where can I get the most people? So if I start here, so he's going to throw it right here. Yep. 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 He's going to take a grenade, and he is going to throw it right at this doorway, and it's going to get everybody but him in packs.
I want to see if you get to place the circle, too.
Mine won't go away.
Okay, that's more than enough. And then he is going to... Yeah, the circles, they're rough. You have to hover over it and then hit the delete button.
What part of it?
Like, there should be a center part. I got it.
Okay.
Hey.
You have to have the sphere tool, or the measurement controls out on the left side.
Of course, measurements, rulers and scales and such.
I need to click Zip's character.
Hi. I'm also a door. You can't.
Oh, you need to get one of those.
That is what he has.
Yeah, that is what I did.
I could have sworn there was way more math on yours.
So, Zib and Clara and Horatio all need to make a reflex save.
Okay.
That's a shame.
Zib fails. Horatio, reflex. You pass. Okay, so Zib, you take 26 electricity damage. Clara, you take 13, and Horatio,
no,
you take...
none, 0. Operative feat. None.
Fine, it takes 0 damage.
Dodging a grenade.
Zib, you take it out of your stamina points.
Oh, oops, I'm stupid.
And that's going to be his turn. That is going to be the turn of the Jangly Man. It didn't go great for him. The shade that he is allied with is going to pop out next to Pax, come out of the floor entirely and attack Pax.
Cool.
29 hit you?
EAC, right?
Yeah.
It does hit me. Take 1d6 damage.
Okay. Take 5 damage.
Okay. I have DR, so I will take 2 damage.
No, not for acid.
I have just I guess it's just static DR3, but I'll take all 5.
DR is only
we never
kinetic
figured
damage.
that out.
No, DR is only kinetic damage. Bludgeoning,
Okay.
piercing, slashing.
Got it. I will take all 5 then.
And then the shade is going to take 1 damage.
Oh, he's got DR too, huh?
Okay. Clara, it's your turn again.
Yeah, just keep shooting the
Oh,
jangle
this is
boy.
sorry. This is gonna be the last round. We've been 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Oh, geez, wow. Where's the time go?
It's been a while since we played.
I am still going to shoot.
Miss.
Oof. All right. I'm gonna reposition myself to about here. And then here. This is good. And that's my turn.
Okay. This shade is going to appear in front of Horatio. It's going to come out of the floor. And it is going to attack him. Oh!
Oh no.
I got DR5 against the acid, baby.
Okay, so you take 7 acid damage then.
That's fine.
However, they have the corrode critical property, which is different. It's sort of like bleed,
Okay.
but it's different.
Fair.
Okay, corrode. The target takes corrode damage equal to the amount listed. This functions as the burning condition, but deals acid damage instead of fire damage. I'm sorry, it's like burning. Looked up the wrong
How much
word.
acid damage does it inflict?
So it was... It did 12 overall, so you took 7 damage.
But then what does corrode do over damage over time?
Yeah, so you take damage next turn. So you took... So it does damage right now, which you already took. We took care of it. And then you take the listed damage each round, and you must be extinguished to end the condition. But
Okay.
you're covered in acid. So I don't really know how
Does
that
anybody
works.
have any alkaline?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any? Does anybody have any baking soda they can just dump on me?
Yeah.
The kitchen.
So you will have to... So I'm going to put that you got corroded in round whatever. 3. And I'll look up how you get rid of that. Because burning says that you have to extinguish yourself, but do you have to do that for corrosion? Who knows? It is Shade 3's turn. Shade 3 is right underneath... Oh, actually, it's not. It is going to appear next to Clara and attack Clara. 27?
Yeah, that hits.
You take 6 acid damage. Zib, it's your turn. There is a spooky, scary, shade-looking thing in front of you.
Is he actually in front of me?
Yeah.
Or in the floor in front of me?
No, he's, like, actually in front of you. They have all come out of the floor.
Wow. Spooky. I'm gonna clever attack him,
Okay.
I guess. With a gun.
It's gonna be... Yeah, you're... you have to make a diplomacy check.
A classic
Zib beverage move.
beverage 35.
I think that passes. He's going to make an opportunity attack against you because you used a ranged weapon.
Yeah, what can you do?
He's going to miss. And you're going to make an attack against him, and he's going to be flat-footed.
Sucks to suck, idiot.
Get wrecked.
That hits.
Whee!
Okay. 0 pistol hailstorm class. You do 15 damage to him. But, you know, some of that beam kind of just like goes through him a little bit. So you think that he might not have taken all of that.
Fair. I should
Because-
have shot the man.
You think that, sure. You have a move action. Nope, you can't just close the door.
Why not?
Actually, no, wait. I'm sorry. You absolutely can. If you want to close the door and move 15 feet, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, well, I'll just move it safely in the corner between doors.
Okay. This shade is going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
Just slamming the door because face after shooting him.
17, hit your energy armor class?
Nope.
Damn. What a bummer. Okay. Great turn. You did a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
It is Shade 2's turn. Shade 2 is going to materialize right in front of you. It is going to just walk. So you shoot it with the cold pistol. It does mostly some damage. You close the door and run away. It then just walks through the door because it is a ghost. It is incorporeal, and it will attack you now. And do 6 acid damage to you. Pax, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the Jangly Man with a sword. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. Finally. 18, 4 and a 5. Yep.
Yep. Okay. He dislikes that immensely.
Fair.
And he is not doing well. Things are going pretty bad for the Jangly Man. You have a move action and a swift action. Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Live your
stay
life.
right where I am because I want him to move away from me.
Horatio, it's your turn.
Okay. I can move, right? Or Shade's blocking me.
How would that? So it can move, but it would. If you move through it, you're automatically going to take a critical damage.
Oh, okay. So it's still right there. Do I have to do damage first from the corrosion?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. As long as you have this condition at the start of your turn, each round before you take any actions, you take the listed amount of damage as fire damage. Okay, so you take 1d4 acid damage.
I have DR5 against acid, so no matter what, I'm
So
cool.
you take no acid damage.
Good thing.
At the end of each turn you are burning, you can attempt a reflex save to remove this condition. The DC is
Okay.
10 plus the amount of damage you took this round from the condition. If you succeed, you lose it. You can attempt a new save each round you have this condition, and you get a bonus each time.
So here's the thing. Horatio is surrounded by ghosts.
Yep.
So the only thing Horatio knows right now is the only thing that might be scarier than a ghost than like other ghosts is a ghost he can make himself. Let's go, baby. Gritty's back.
Oh man. Yo, hold on. Shout out
Throwback.
to Everyday Adventure and shout out to Pyro. They just raided our channel. Hey guys, what's
What's
going on?
up, guys?
We are
Hey.
wrapping up a Starfinder Combat. They are fighting off against the Jangly Man, who has summoned 4
Pyro.
weird-looking shade
What's up,
things.
Adventure?
So, where would you like to put this school spirit?
Dude, right in the same room with me. There's shades like right next to me. We put Gritty right there.
We'll put Gritty right next to him. Okay.
Okay.
So you make this sphere of a big dancing Gritty that is the mascot of the Arcanumerium, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
You say 30 feet?
Yeah.
30 feet. That's so big. Fuck.
Oh,
And it's just like the saxophone hook from Let Me Clear My Throat is playing when he shows up and he does his like Gritty fat belly dance. Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't even say that you have to see the that the guy has to see it. Like, it just has to be in the area of effect. So out from the ground, much like the shades that have already been attacking you guys, rises a holographic green Gritty doing the belly dance, and all of the shades are suddenly very uncomfortable. However, hold on, you cast a spell. That means you get attack of opportunity.
I get a +2 for defense from combat casting also.
So 16
Yeah, I don't
EAC?
trust me.
What?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope, I don't hit.
Nope. All right. It tries to swipe at you and it can't, and the spell goes off, and there is now a holographic dancing gritty leader of the Philadelphia Flyers, and if I'm being perfectly honest, most of Philadelphia itself, and it is distracting all of the all of the enemies. I am going to say that the Shades might be immune to it. I don't know. We won't know until it's their turn. The Jangly Man. Oh, I'm sorry. You still have a move action.
Yeah, I'm still. Well, can I do my reflex thing?
Your reflex thing. What is your reflex thing?
To extinguish the. You know what? Fuck it. I'm that acid's not gonna hurt me. Yeah,
that's a free action that you get at the end of the turn. At the end of each run you are burning, you just make a saving throw. Yeah.
I'm just gonna move back here. I'm just gonna move back one because, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
But like, no matter what, I can't get hurt by the corrosion because I have that John. Yeah.
So the Jangly Man's turn. The Jangly Man is going to continue reverberating his nanites. He is in a really bad spot. He needs to make a will saving throw or be shaken for 1 minute. He fails. Oh my god.
Not everyone is shaken.
Everyone is shaken, so now it actually doesn't even matter.
You're shaken.
I like that he shook us by reading from like forbidden text, and we shook him by summoning Gritty.
Yeah.
Like honestly, Gritty slowly rising up out of solid ground and then dancing to the horn hook from "Let Me Clear My Throat" would be terrifying if you didn't know what was happening. Because you see the eyes, then you see like the grin.
Nope.
And then the hook starts.
Nope. That's terrifying.
I am now personally shaken.
The Jangly Man is really, really not in a good spot right now. He is going to. Yeah, he's got nothing, man. He does like 2 things, and one of them is already happening, and the other one is going to get him killed. He is going to clever attack Pax.
Okay.
Because he doesn't know what else to do. He is going to make a bluff check. That passes. So Pax, you are going to be. You make a single attack against a clever feint.
Flat-footed.
And he's flat-footed. So Pax, you're flat-footed.
All right.
And then he is going to attack you. He's going to stab you with a spear.
Okay. No, he is not.
Okay, great turn. And now it's the Shade's turn, and this is going to be the last thing that we do before we leave. The Shade is going to try to attack Pax. And miss. And then the Shade is just going to... Oh, the Shade has to... The Shade is immune to it for this round, and we'll figure it out next time about whether or not the Shades are immune to Gritty. And that is going to be where we end tonight. We're a little bit over time. I apologize, but we got real wrapped up in kicking the shit out of the Jangly Man. What's interesting, I think, about the Dead Sun's path is that a lot of it was misprinted. It was statted up wrong and then printed with the wrong information, and it was really imbalanced. And then I think they might have overcompensated for that, because now I'm like, oh yeah, this looks more like the thing that I would expect it to be, and you guys are just like running all over them. Like just absolutely annihilating this dude who is supposed to be like the cultist influencer of like a whole giant sect of cultists, and you guys are just... I also probably shouldn't have put him in a 15-foot room.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny that he would be killing people and eating a sandwich at the same time. So
it is, yeah.
Like my hubris,
30 feet away from Clara in a straight line. That's a problem.
My hubris, his hubris, like it's all fucked. But that's what happens with these.
If we kill him, can I take his audience?
I think that's how that works. I think that's how influencer combat works.
Yeah. You have to.
I think that's exactly what happens at a what's that thing called? That boxing thing they do with influencers now.
Oh, do you just get your subs? Like if Jake Paul beats your ass, he gets your subs.
That's funny.
Dude, I didn't even recognize Jake Paul. I watched some of that bout, aka all 1 minute and 38 seconds of it. dude looks like the fucking like Doom Marine now. Like he's just like all neck.
Yeah, well, you know, when you have
Hughes was crazy.
yeah, when you've got nothing but time, man, like you can do pretty much whatever you want.
Like
So
HGH.
so that has been our show. Thank you for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks to finish the fight with the Jangly Man and then figure out where the characters are going next in the search for the Gate of the 12 Suns. Spoiler alert, they found it. This is all of our Twitters and our socials that exist probably for another week. I've been saying it every week. Maybe Twitter won't be around tomorrow. Who knows? This is a link to my Starfinder Infinite page where I've made a bunch of Starfinder modules that you can use for your game. And this is a link to our YouTube page where we have all of our past episodes, and you can subscribe to get shorts every couple of days that are clips of the show that are the funniest parts. And then come see us when we're live. Talk to us. Ask us questions. Do you guys have anything that you want to say or add or do before we go?
Everybody go check out paletteswap.site.
Paletteswap.site. The new jam, the hotness, hard-hitting commentary, and
Satire.
satire. I wanted to say something satire, like
Hard-hitting satire.
hard-hitting. Yeah, I don't know how to describe satire other than satire. So
Satire.
it's
Hard-hitting
a
satire.
real satirical satire.
Sexy satire.
Modest proposal. Hard-hitting satire.
Fuck.
That's the one about
That's the only
eating-
one.
That's the only one. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah. So, with that being said, thank you, Ryan. Viewers, thank you for viewing. Players, thank you for playing. Paizo, thank you for making Starfinder and Pathfinder. This is the time where we are going to look at the camera and wave and say goodbye. Please, everybody, look at the camera and wave and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eoxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle. Or tacos, made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid salts. With quality fine enough for the syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the eye. We're open all cycle, every cycle. Ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hi, thanks for watching this episode of Dead Sundays. I'm going to do a little bit of credits and then we're going to get out of here. Zib Beverage was played by Steph. Clara247 was played by Beck. Pax Duro was played by Ryan, and Horatio Raj Cruz was played by Ian. I played everybody else. This is a list of all the shows the list of all the programs that I use to make this show. You should check them out. You should pay for the premium tiers. You should tell your friends about them. You should have a good time. You should always tip your bartenders, and you should always buy a present for somebody on their birthday. Enjoy!